Hello, chat on my side. Well,
if he was still here,
if they're watching. Slash YouTube if you are watching on YouTube.
Same.
Oh, you're streaming it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Fair. I started doing that so that I don't have to download the VODs.
Yep, that's the same reasoning here too. Okay. So, last time, you gained a lot of points. I don't care if you're still leveling up, that's perfectly fine. No problems there. Choose your feats as you need to. You gained a lot of points in combat due to rage.
Some of us did.
What you as players will now be informed is there is a pool that you get of points, right? There are certain mechanics that when they trigger, I will force you to spend a point. Unless you have found a way to empty your pool prior to that point. Likewise, if you gain a point, your pool will suddenly have another point to use. See the issue? You know, it can feed itself, like we saw with Rhyme. She kept brutally killing people, filling the pool back up. As you cause more and more things to occur, the things you can spend your pool on go from the scalable feature that a few of them have to an improved feature. There hasn't been a lot of gain in the other deities yet, but there has been gain of Star, and there's been gain of Nafal, and there's been gain of Rage. So those three have been expanded. If you have those points, you might be able to see you have expanded options now. That being said, they have a higher cost. The first thing you can do with each one is spend 1 point up to X, however you many want to. That's the scalable one. The next one and the one after that, depending on what you have, are increased cost, and they're one-time dumps, and they're usually you cast a spell with it. Usually it's cool benefit spell.
Oops.
Yes.
Oops.
I want everyone to read that and process it.
I thought it would bring up a menu like the other one.
Oh! Should I be worried that I have nothing?
I just clicked something on my character sheet. Don't worry, babe.
No, you shouldn't be worried that you don't have anything, because Bremen, Grandma, Arcelian, and Lysandra have weird ones.
So technically, these points can also function as effective spell slots for us non-casters.
They're not spell slots. They're a pool.
The point. Yeah. Okay. I get it.
Because you've tapped into the divine too much, you now have a benefit and a hazard. Also,
I see.
There is also one for Walturia, but there's only one Walturian amongst you so far.
That's probably going to be the only one. I'm going to be calling on his power a lot.
No, it probably won't be the only one. This is where, like, I encourage the players to talk about what they see in front of them when they get things going on. Because if you all gain points together, this just becomes an Esper game. And, like, when I say Esper, I think of Final Fantasy VI. Where
did you hear that from her?
No.
Where the more you invest, where the more you invest in it, the more likely you're going to get a payoff from it.
See, when you brought up Final Fantasy VI, my response was, and I quote, "Yeah, I've role-played Terra." Yeah, very much a fan.
I am excited for this.
I have on my stream music that I sometimes try to work with Locke's theme because I love Locke a lot.
Yeah,
good case.
Good case.
Best treasure hunter.
Best treasure hunter. We love him. Totally not a thief.
Best Han Solo knockoff there is.
Got really quiet after you said that.
I wouldn't put hate on his name like that.
Damn.
I think Han Solo
literally
is cool,
just smiling.
They're
I'm literally just smiling.
Don't expect me to be a constant participant here. I am doing other things, but Occasionally,
I mean-
I'll hear something and pipe up.
You wouldn't be the first. You wouldn't be the first person to have a peanut gallery in the camera lens. I know Hart has listened at times and said things at Dot.
Yes.
I'd like to think that I'm more respectful than the peanut gallery, and also, if I actually make people laugh, then how can I be considered the peanut gallery?
I mean, you know, the
Are
old
you
guys-
throwing
haters
peanuts?
that are
That is the
unwelcome.
question.
The old guys from the Muppets were considered the peanut gallery, even if they made the audience laugh every time because they always
Do,
pissed
do,
off
do,
Kermit.
do, 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 do.
Also, hello, Shaman. Yes, bot test. Why are you trying to bot test my bot?
He's trying to summon the bots, obviously.
I guess.
Call upon their power. Send them away.
Just ask for like a
Kill them.
subscription.
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Kill them all.
Why did I hear that in Saladin's voice from Kingdom of Heaven? It's very...
Take me to Jerusalem.
Jerusalem is nothing, and it is everything.
So I left kind of early last week, and I know a couple of us kind of did. We apprehended, dealt with the situation, right?
I mean, it definitely turned
Unfortunately.
into football, the role playing game, as
Mhm.
as body tackles started to occur to just take.
Oh
down
well,
players
yeah.
because
It was
people
it was
came in
the
mentally.
grandmas right at the end.
Battle ball.
We like that. That sounds good.
I'm reliving it in my head.
Some of us had to run a fuck.
Oh yeah, no.
Run.
Hockey and Ryman and Lux literally ran around the upper part of the dungeon to get to the other side because the grandmas were just clustered in the hallway shooting at people.
No, more grandmas? No.
Yeah.
What is with these old ladies?
I will say,
They're
thanks to
angy.
these plot events, and you all calling them grandmas, when the game gets into a later phase, there will be like Arcelianites that are just old ladies. They're like succubi, but they're actually just old ladies.
Arcelian hags? No.
Okay, important question. Will they attack us with handbags?
Probably.
Probably.
Excellent.
mean
Give the
maces?
GM ideas.
Are they on fleek?
No.
I mean,
Instead
I
of
feel like it
sword and
depends.
board,
Like if they have a
handbag,
walker, they use the walker.
Or a cane.
Oh.
If they have a cane, they'll probably use the cane. Too.
Yeah.
The
What if
cane is a
instead of
staff.
sword and board, it's purse and rolling pin?
You zealot.
Yeah, what's
Person
up?
spoon. How much longer were we here last time?
We got definitely to 1:30 last time.
Not last night.
Okay.
It was brutal.
Last night I was in bed by
Point where
11.
I was sobbing and laying on the floor.
Yeah, no, Sky literally gave in at one point. He's like, I'm on the floor. Like, Sky, you can't do your turn from the floor.
What the fuck were y'all doing? I saw y'all were in Discord
You
yesterday.
gotta see the VOD.
We were just
to
vibing.
see how
We were-
bad it was.
Definitely not
were-
talking to Hockey about how he wants to give Dot and Zealot back rubs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Hockey was
not
just living
gay.
out.
Yep.
Hockey just living out his not gay life.
I threw my body at the fucking grandmas at some point.
True.
How dare you, Dot?
I
Accurate.
fucking gave up and just started throwing myself at them. it was
Yeah,
pretty bad.
and it was so effective they instantly were knocked out. Like Fox from Five Nights at Freddy's was jumping at them, and
Well,
then I joined in.
In defense of the party, like the combat was getting so slog-ish. I just felt bad because we had the combatants who are good at doing major attack and area effect all leave, and I was like, oh. So
Yeah,
it's just the characters...
some of us were in a melee range who could actually fight.
Well, yeah,
it was
because of the
pretty
hallway.
funny.
Siri was actually popping in and out of the room to just throw healing at their backs while they were fronting the grandmas.
I step out of the room.
Fronting the
I
grand.
shoot a spell. I go back in the room.
Yeah.
Fucking Hockey for so long yesterday.
Why did Hockey think it was a good idea to just go inside there and be like, "Do you have anything I can take to the minister?" And then the door locks
I thought it would
immediately.
work, but that Zealot maybe use Intimidate. I'm not proficient in that. I went Persuade.
It's almost like you tried to use a skill your character doesn't have.
No, stop. Before we gaslight ourselves about the events, it was a good idea until you tried to lie.
Yeah,
And
you
you're
did.
skilled at lying, and you're skilled at lying, and you rolled a deception roll that was shit, my friend.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, that is true, because, like, before you spoke, they didn't really pay attention.
I
Yeah,
know, I
you
should have
snuck
said
in.
shit. I should have
You-
just kept my fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, you stuck in. You were cool. You had it under wraps. You could make an assessment.
I'm just
You
a
could get back
guy,
to the
it's fine.
party.
Could have, but you didn't.
But you did. Yeah, you made an active effort to communicate and lie at the same time, because you knew the minister was dead, and you knew at this point that the voice in their heads is no longer the minister but Arcelian. You just willfully tried your best to get caught.
Like a rat in the trap.
It was pretty bad.
Rats.
I've been scrolling quite a while. This is a slog list of brutality here.
Especially after I started FNAF jump scaring, I got fucking crit. Like, it was so bad.
Boy, I hope we get a rest soon.
Yeah,
I'm looking fine.
to that extent, you will be getting a rest soon, which is positive.
Yeah.
Natural 20 beam.
So
my rage.
So the real thing is you're coming in spite of my rage. I'm still just a rat in a cage. Yes, indeed. So you've apprehended everyone or killed people at this point inside the facility. Thankfully enough, after not necessarily being believed by Alana and Breacher, Breacher felt the power of rage flow through him. And, oh god, I killed 2 people at the same fucking time! And
his torso was gone.
Yeah.
literally made it. Literally pink misted the torso, leaving the arms and head and legs behind. And so Breacher believes you.
Whoopsie
and
daisies.
Alana's listening to Breacher, so like she's just entirely confused about what the hell happened. But Breacher's on your side that something fucking is going on. So it's now the part where we have to do cleanup. This will be narratively. There's nothing you'll all have to do, but basically for the next probably hour of time, you all will be helping Alana, Breacher, and the other officers bring people outside. And as you're bringing people outside, obviously law enforcement has to keep the perimeter fence up as people try to get to their family members. So that's a fun, tense situation that's building. And you have already told Alana and Breacher the issue with these people that you learned from last time, which is they may go back to living their lives temporarily, but when Arcelian comes back, they may not have their head anymore. Which means all of the survivors in here are sleeper agents.
Indeed.
All 46 survivors.
Oh.
Which
I
leaves.
have a bad feeling about this in the future.
Oh, agreed.
There were 60 of them, right?
Yes.
Or
Okay.
14 of them have met the party's wrath, and then the minister. So, you're seeing in real time a live tense situation break out between law enforcement and the civilians outside who are screaming for their family members.
Oh God.
Hey,
And
Louis, don't you have law enforcement training? Can't you help calm these people down?
Louis has splatter of blood and a distant stare in her eye.
Next
She's had
turn.
it for most of the last half of this dungeon.
I am not the correct person to speak to them, and even then, we should not speak with them until we have. But I do not want to lie to them and say, you will see your family soon. I do not want to say that. I don't want to change out my clothes and go out there.
Okay, I understand. Don't worry about it.
We are going to go back to the tent, I believe, or wherever the administration is, and we are going to make a final decision. And I beg all of you to be paying attention and think carefully on what we are going to do and bring your best arguments, because I am not interested in any more civilian blood being shed. But if you have a good argument as to any orientation in this matter, please let it come forward. If not appreciated immediately, I will appreciate your valor in the face of wanting to help.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Lucas. All right, let's...
I understand. And Nexter gives Louis a pat on the back.
Louis still is still holding on to Aurora, and then just brings them both together like a sandwich.
I'm just in shambles still.
So anyway,
It'll be 8 o'clock at night on March 3rd, 1984, when you finally get all of the people outside for accounting. Once you do, Alana has the rest of the SWAT officers proceed with processing, and invite some of the law enforcement who are able to help to assist them, and then drags the all of you and Breacher into the headquarters tent.
Into the morgue, got it.
not putting the bodies in here.
No. The bodies are out in the front lawn of the church.
Into the mortician's office.
No.
That might be more appropriate with how this party has been.
Yeah. Just hand deliver it to them. It's fine.
So, do we get seating, or like, are we sitting around a table, or we just standing?
I mean, there's benches. There's no seats.
I need a seat because I am tired. I've been jerkified already once today.
I was really scared where that sentence was going.
Me too, Ducky. Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sitting
Louis
down
is
and I'm
going-
pulling out the bottle as if to say, "Look, I need a drink."
Let me
Louis is going
whip
to-
this out.
Aurora proceeds to like gimme towards the bottle.
Louis is going to shepherd Aurora over to Mr. Bottle, and she is going to try to organize the party behind Ciri as the central authority figure to lend her credence in this.
I will join the party in that case.
I give the bottle a
Nexter
shake.
will be there.
Breacher and Alana will be slumping against the different parts of the wall, and it's probably 5 or 10 minutes where they're just sitting there quietly. They're not looking at you. They just are exhausted.
So are we. Some of us became Five Nights at Freddy's. Some of us jump scared people. Some of us killed people.
Some of us got jerkified.
It was not a good day.
It isn't over yet.
I feel like I have more questions.
It can get
than
worse.
answers still.
Sounds
Well,
like you need a drink.
I
It's
really
also-
don't. Not some of your fucking toilet water.
You dare?
Please.
That's what you're going to pull
not-
out, right?
I
Not-
pour myself a drink.
Listen,
You two, please, not now.
we'll stay here over the night. I'll sign out roster. I will want all of you to chip in for at least processing, making sure the unconscious are stable, the dead are actually dead. And on the 2 hours where you guys are resting officially, that's fine. But it'll be a long night.
I'll take first shift.
So
We'll do this together.
So she breaks up basically a 3-hour windows for everyone, combined with the other officers, where that means basically everyone will get a full long rest over the course of the next 12 hours.
Yay.
We take
So,
that.
let's see. There is 8 of you, so everyone give me a persuasion roll. Because at some point, you're going to deal with an angry survivor's family member.
Oh boy.
Persuasion.
Yes. It could be as simple as you're just trying to assuage them to go away and let you do your job. Maybe you try to have a conversation with them. Maybe you try to connect with them in some level. Maybe you just try to make it look like you weren't there.
Oh my god, I got high.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I like to think that Lux is standing on top of like
inconspicuous skill. Can I roll that?
I hate to say how fitting that is, though, as a roll for you, Ryan.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so I
can
totally
you
murdered like so many
hey!
people.
All right,
Basically, I
so
totally murdered so many people.
Lux and Rhyme will counteract each other. Let's see if there's another high roll. Valentine and Francis counteract each other. Nexra and Aurora aren't doing any real damage. Did everyone roll? Oh, that leaves Quixote and Siri. Oh boy. So, well, however you want to roleplay it, we'll see how it proceeds. But you both of you dealt with on a various shift that you were working some angry family member. In the case of Siri, the cop who talked about having his son be gone. Yeah, his son. His son is. He hasn't seen his son. You can make a perception roll based upon the details he gives you, Siri, of the son. That's a really high roll.
Yeah.
It's gonna get really dark really quickly.
Yippee.
His son was the Minister of Light.
Oh. Now I feel bad.
I
Fuck.
don't feel bad.
I don't.
I mean, I don't feel bad that he's gone. But
I don't feel
bad for the
well. I
dad.
don't feel. Yeah, I don't feel bad about the kid. I feel bad for the dad because it's his kid.
Did he know his kid was a piece of trash?
Not the way he talked about him.
Because Valentine discovered like Bremen, because Bremen told Valentine, if I'm remembering correctly, feel free to correct me. If I'm remembering correctly, Bremen told Valentine that the guy was basically a two-faced shitter, right? Like he was gonna.
He convinced the Minister of Light to turn against Arcelian.
Yeah.
But he was still a two-faced asshole. He
Yes.
was likely to betray anyone he worked for.
Yes.
But he had been convinced to betray Arcelian prior to you being stabbed. You know, that's dead shot. Yeah.
I'd like
But
to point out that
the reason why you understand how he might have convinced him is because of the experiences you've been having balanced.
Yeah.
I would like to point out only one of my stabs went through. He caught my first stab.
He did indeed.
And then he lit you on fire.
You also understand Siri through conversation with the dad. You don't think the Minister of the Light and the kid were the same. That was the kid's body, but maybe there was something else there.
Now I feel a little bad.
He gives a full-on profile. His son was jock, not really nerdy type. Didn't do well in school, but was good at football. Okay, soccer. This is the word area. And was looking to go to college next year.
Aurora slumps over and just sobs in the corner.
Hey, I'm definitely taking a draught of that bottle. Giving it a shake to make myself feel better about myself.
You no longer have the bottle.
Hey, we're not
The
in this
bottle's
scene.
Aurora's hand.
You're not in this scene, you all. You can't. You're not even able to react to this. Calm down.
I know, but when
They
he
they
finds
can
out,
feel it.
Damn it.
They're such an empath that they could feel it.
I'm an empath.
She just
Oh,
starts
no.
crying out of nowhere.
Shut the fuck up and go back to sleep.
Okay. Sips the bottle.
So, Siri, you're obviously dealing with this gentleman. Have you seen my son? Is Derek among the people who've been brought out? I'd really like to see my son at least know he's alive. It's been really hard without his mom here for the last couple of years, but I can't wait for him play national sports, in the future. Ma'am, are you there?
This is Ducky having a. I am. You were with me for the kind of day I had leading up to this And I was not prepared for this tonight, but all right. I haven't found my new replacement therapist yet, so I'll just cry this off later.
Ooh.
I don't know. You can press skip. You can request Skipsy's nosies.
Yes,
You can just be like, nope, haven't seen him at all.
No, because she wouldn't do that.
I know she wouldn't.
Nexther will come in there, and you could tag team Nexther in, and he'll just
Nah.
No, yeah, you don't want Nexther in there. Nexther's jaded after this entire.
Let me get my supervisor real quick.
I feel like Ciri's gonna like. She's kind of like wringing her hands while she's saying this, and like we came across somebody of that description, but they don't sound, or they didn't act like the boy you're describing. And she like kind of like rubs her temple. Unfortunately, there's some sort of, I don't know, spell or influence that's been taking over these people's minds, and your son was appointed as the leader of the church. Well, I don't know that it would necessarily be him at that point.
Church? That's a church behind you? He's never been a religious type. He hated the weird, Anglo stories in the town. He's not really kind of despises how they behave. He's a very city-driven person.
Yeah, I think that's the unfortunate thing with what's been going on is these people are being controlled somehow, and I don't think that any of them were willing to fight, but they were compelled to by some outside force.
Did he get hurt?
Unfortunately.
He kind of starts sobbing.
She will offer hug. She does not know if hug will help, but she will offer hug.
I mean, he's not going to say no, and you just get crying old man for the rest of your shift.
Yeah.
And we'll cue over to the other local law enforcement officer dealing with civilian issues.
I was just gonna go cry if I cried now. Okay, bye.
Quixote, during your shift, a young mother comes up with one of her kids. Have you seen my little daughter?
Julie's gonna do a double take. What exactly is the description of the daughter?
She'll give her a rough description of an elvish-looking little lady. You recall seeing in the southern part of the dungeon when you went into that barracks area a girl fitting that description. And
Was she the one with the fire?
Yeah, that was able to walk out alive. Yeah. She got like weirdly over traumatized and reconnected to her sense of humanity, so she left. Your friends were able to help make sure she got out without getting hurt with them.
Listen. I can't say anything for certain about anyone we're still accounting for everyone. I hope that she's fortunate, but I'm not sure. Nobody can say anything about anyone.
Well, I know still like standard procedures and all, but have you seen someone who looked like her? I mean, she's been missing for almost a day now. I came here because I heard about all the other people missing and being here.
There are many children. It wouldn't surprise me.
Were there a lot of dead kids?
Were there a lot of dead kids?
As far as you recall, all of the casualties in battle, all the fatalities, were at least adult age persons, male and female. Other than the Minister of Light, who was clearly a 17-year-old. But hey, it's fine.
From what I saw, there wasn't anything with the kids. I'm sorry, ma'am.
I appreciate you answering the questions.
Just listen. Don't hold on so long. It can't. A lot has happened today. And we're not going to have answers for a long time, but I can promise that I'll do everything I can to press them.
I really appreciate that.
If I see you...
Like, you're making it sound like it went really bad in there. It didn't look like there were that many covered bodies. That's why I was asking.
It was bad, ma'am. It wasn't easy.
Thank you. Thank you for doing your part to try to keep people alive.
If I see you again, I'll try to tell you what I can.
I really appreciate that. And then she'll walk away.
Fuck.
Yes. The fuck. The delayed fuck. And
real.
12 hours goes by. You all get a long rest. You may click the long rest button on your character sheets.
Long rest button.
Oh. Don't look at the fact that I did mine 8 minutes ago. Smiles.
You weren't in the seat. It's fine.
Oh. My key
30 hit
restored.
points.
Oh god.
I was still muted. Zealot sent you a message and Ducky to DM.
I see it. Respond.
I was out of everything.
Hey, goats.
What's up, my friend?
I need you to be President Violet.
Oh god, it's
Oh,
this
no.
session?
President Violet on a burner phone in the office near the red line that goes to the Malice Union starts hearing a slight ring on her phone. It's not a normal day in the glorious nation of Ravnica, the glorious Republic of Ravnica. Due to recent efforts of peace and disarmament of high-level, 9th-level spells, President Violet is currently getting her entourage ready to make a trip to Pain region to meet with the leader, the premier of the Malice Union, the Dear Leader, to sign a historic treaty. And that's when the burner phone starts ringing.
We're gonna pick it up with our one good arm, assuming that it's another fucking suit in my fucking life that needs to shut the fuck up and let me do my job.
It does not appear to sound like a member of Congress as you click open the line. I know the duck is saying we don't have to RP this right now, but I'd at least like to put on paper that
I would like to go cry in my corner, please. I don't want to.
Are you sincerely? Aw.
Oh.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty clearly Ciri's. She's calm, but she's crying, like, while speaking about, like, what's been happening. But she can finally confirm that one of the anomalies actually said Arcelian's name.
Well, that is a fucking shocker. And flashing through Violet's mind is all of the whether failed or successful attempts to arm the nation, all of her contingency plans that she's put in place. But after a brief moment of silence, she's going to try to piece her brain together, and as she recognizes, oh yeah, this is her wife that she hasn't heard in, hey GM, how long has it been since we've spoken?
The last time you had a physical interaction with each other, probably was 5 to 10 years. Last time you were on the phone, I mean, Ducky, you can decide within the last 6 months.
Make it long.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that makes sense.
I mean, look, you've been married for 500 years, you know. There are 3 kids that are all adults and are having children at this point if they are desiring to. So, life happens.
Okay. Listen, sweetheart, I'm on my way to something really important right now, okay? And hopefully this is going to be what keeps us safe. It keeps everyone safe, but I know it's bad. But if I pull a couple strings, maybe we can get together again and we can talk this out, okay?
And she's like audibly going to be taking like a forced deep breath, but a deep breath. Yes, I'm. Hopefully. I haven't told Star yet. I called you first because I didn't
I
want
know.
the kids to know first.
You always call me first. Babe, listen. We've been trying for so long. We're going to be okay, all right? I promise you.
Duck is.
So-
I was sitting there being like,
Yeah,
this
Duck
the part
is
where, like, you hear
buffering.
immediately like a weird disconnect noise.
Doo-doo.
No, in the background, Siri, you can hear from Violet's side. Madam President, the helicopter's waiting. We need you to board now if we're going to make it today.
Okay, honey, I have to go right now. I'm so sorry. I'll call you back later, all right?
Okay,
I'll see you then.
be safe.
The click.
Okay. And we won't do the other ones right now, Siri, but if you want to tell me what you're saying and who you're
And now
saying.
Siri's gonna go cry herself to sleep. No, she has phone calls to make. Yeah, I'll text you.
Adult hours. Yeah. It's adult hours. We can't cry like a child right now.
I mean, she can cry while doing it.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Definitely do both. Sure.
Crying is a free action.
Wow, no, I love you. I'd like to imagine the crumpling of Siri just slurping cigarettes. That's fair.
Probably.
All right.
Next one, these bitches have been fucking married for how long?
Yeah, like 500 years. I'm aware of that. No, I love you. We get I'm sorry in this house.
Yeah,
Sorry.
pretty much.
No, literally, that was my intention.
I wish there was a Dark Souls thing that you could just throw down on the ground and it goes, I love you.
Miyazaki should add that. In Elden Ring Night Rain, we need to be able to say that we love all of our party members.
Yeah, no negative one, just I love you.
Well, Ducky sent me those messages. We'll just keep going along. So, 8 a.m. You all wake up to the sound of helicopter noises. It's quickly approaching.
I always knew the government would come for me.
Someone turn off the TV. I'm trying to get some sleep. Are we still sleeping in the guild hall?
You've been sleeping inside the headquarters tent. You're not anywhere near the church.
I feel like Lux bolts
No, I
away.
meant I thought no, I didn't know we were
Oh,
staying
no,
here
you
overnight.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
you
we were going
you-
back to the.
No, you overnighted on the church grounds to help with security and perimeter checking.
Okay, no, that's fair. Yeah, I hear the helicopter, and Nexter's immediately like, "Fucking turn it off! I'm trying to sleep."
That
No,
doesn't sound right.
I
That's not radio.
slept like I
There's
slept
no
like
radio
baby until
chatter.
that.
What I miss?
There's a chopper, Aurora.
There's a, huh?
Can we see it from where we're at if we step outside the tent?
Yeah, if you come outside the tent, you see there's 3 black helicopters. They look like they're rather large. They're not like weapon-looking ones you've seen in like war footage, but they look like more like medical carriers. Slowly landing, but approaching.
Going out there in my PJs.
They're landing here.
I mean, the ground around the church is fairly large.
This is a Pringles statement. I thought those were the helicopters taking the president to meet with the premier.
Stop.
No! You fucking wish.
The old bait and switch.
Look, I'm stupid. Okay, I have brain
No,
damage.
no, it's I've been hurt before. Don't worry.
I love you. I love you.
Yeah. We need that. We need more of that.
Very good.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
So yeah, you'll quickly see some of the officers weirdly approaching it, looking like they're armed.
What's all of this? Come on now, everyone.
Wait, aren't there like Red Cross symbols on them? Signify
No.
their.
No,
They're
they're
not-
black.
They're
Oh.
black.
Oh, I thought you said that they looked like they
They
had. That.
look they look like the size of a metal helicopter, but they're not anything
Oh,
Red
okay.
Cross on them.
Everyone, out of. We need to move.
Where are we
Sure.
moving to?
Should I put
Wow.
my pants on?
I don't want to move. Yeah. Nexter walks out.
No.
Nexter just walks out in like a tank top and a panties and is just like, "What are we doing here?"
Yeah, I'm in like boxers. And,
I love her. Is she?
Yeah,
She's just in a
t-shirt.
fucking wife beater. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. She's in a white beater.
She's Italian, of course it's required.
Please put
That's
some
fucked
pants
up.
on at least when we're going to be greeting armed soldiers.
Armed soldiers? I didn't sign up for no armed soldiers today. I want to go back to bed, lady.
I love this
Rose in
picture.
like full blown.
Look, I avoided the recruitment drives.
With a little night thing for sleeping.
Oh, she's got like a little nightie.
The little nightcap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
She has the you know the thing you pull over your eyes. So like,
Smile.
there's
If Siri's getting woken up, she looks like she's wearing the clothes she was wearing all day.
Oh no, Nexter didn't bring a change of clothes. That was what. These are the clothes she was wearing under.
No, like the underclothes. No, I get you.
Yeah.
Siri has not changed or taken off
Pulled on
anything.
the pants.
Teeth,
Running out.
you look tired. Have you? Wait, I want to roll a perception to see if I can notice that Siri's been crying, like sobbing.
Yeah. Smile.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit obvious. Yeah,
Okay, well, what about a 9?
it's a little obvious.
Like her perm's a little flatter than usual.
Teach, have you done a sleep? Have you been crying?
She just like gives like a slow nod.
It's okay. It's been a long day.
I thought you was
Understandably.
supposed to be the one that's the composed of all of us.
You didn't see me cry, did you?
I mean, no, but
Is that can I roll a perception check to see if she cried through the night?
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, you
Oh.
could.
what the fuck was that?
That was.
I just saw something cursed.
Me too. I saw that was a secret roll.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you.
I know
could
what
tell
I
that
saw.
You can tell that she did not sleep tonight well.
She didn't sleep at all.
She got that long rest, but at what cost, basically?
Yeah, it just took me, like 10 extra hours.
I'm just glad she didn't take my bottle from me, Cradle's bottle.
So Quixote is just looking at her. She's gonna go. Would you require me to be your mouthpiece this evening?
No, it's all right.
Then I would recommend that you pull yourself together. We must greet them.
I hate that.
Let's go.
I just saw something cursed again.
I didn't like the right click.
The question,
Let's
like,
go meet the new arrivals.
what time
pull
of,
up my pants.
like, is this like, what time of day is it? Like, we're
It's 8:15 in the morning.
Oh, okay. I was thinking this was like middle of the night territory.
No.
I mean, she still looks like shit, don't get me wrong, but like she looks presentable shit, Like, I could tell she's been crying, but she tried to cover it up.
It's been 12 hours, like I said. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
next throw,
I also need to
throw
click
on
that.
her jacket, her dad's jacket, and her jeans, and
Hey,
I
never pressed the button, so
Oh, now you're finally getting that long rest after all that crying.
yeah.
stop time real quick. Take a quick 8-hour nap, dude. If I could stop time, that's what I would do. Just sleep.
You're in my world. How many
Yeah.
hours can you sleep in the stop time?
The answer is done because time stopped.
Thanks,
Chips
Theo.
to you. So anyway, we're going out to meet the new arrivals.
We're
Some of
meeting
us are
Big
wearing-
Dick Nick and his friends.
Some of us are definitely wearing pants. Yes.
Yeah,
Some of
Nextra's now wearing pants.
I'm just wearing the stuff I wore last night, pretty much. So.
Although Nextra, like, she just threw her pants on and she's like walking out over to see the helicopters as she's like zipping her crotch up and everything.
Are they backwards?
And she didn't even put on shoes.
No, she didn't.
Degenerate.
How dare you not put on your shoes? Now you're gonna step in broken
The
glass.
dogs are
Go
out.
back into the tent and quickly get dressed and walk out.
Louis is probably the only one that looks properly dressed.
No, I just look disheveled because I'm still wearing the same shit I wore yesterday. I just kind of slept in it. It's not great. Ugh.
So yeah, pull us into this miserable little thing.
Who's stepping out of the helicopters?
So
stepping onto
initially, the individual you see come out of it is someone in full armor. Is not immediately the Space Marine. If you saw the Space Marine, I'm putting that there for the meme of it. To be fair, but it's someone who's in full tattoo gear. They look like they'd be SWAT, but a lot is very confused about why they're approaching.
You said the cops that were around had their weapons drawn?
Yes, no
Like
one
the-
expected this.
So like even the SWAT like Breacher has his hammer drawn.
Yeah, he's ready to rock and roll at the helicopter.
I like look over at Alana and I'm like, who are they?
What are we doing here?
We don't know either. We don't know who these people are.
Do I know who these people are? Do I roll a thing to see if I know who these people are? I'm very confused.
You could make a history roll. You've never seen these in recent memory.
Because the duck is confused.
Some of the symbols on the back of the helicopter really old in your head, like 500 years old.
That's before my time.
He falls into place like fucking Crash Bandicoot when he flops.
Wow!
Wow! He's not beating the Rugby Bandicoot allegations.
He's not.
But yeah, no, a gentleman comes out of the helicopter first. You can see there's other ones in it, but they're currently waiting. And making it obvious, he is not armed. He has his hands up as he's approaching.
He's coming right for us. Menacingly.
Oh man, the
kinda
cop coming out of hockey immediately.
just relax a little bit and
I was just
try
joking.
not to look too threatening.
I'd like to say I was just joking for that.
Can I
pull his
just
cock
let
out.
hand the alcohol
pull
away
his
so
cock
I don't
out.
get in trouble?
So anyway, Lux is going to go forward for a closer look.
Alana is moving forward, and so is Preacher.
I will move in line with them as well.
Yes,
If
next to
Louis
Will
sees
too.
authority-
Carefully.
Louis is going to be the right hand of Ciri here.
I feel like we're approaching them like those three cowboys who are walking in sync with each other.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Are you... Yeah.
And a muffled voice where like it sounds like cockpit speech. You know, like it's sort of a muffled thing, like a little hard to understand because he's wearing a full like helmet. He's like, "Are you all the Arcenites? We detected a spike in mass magic about 12 hours ago. We quickly were approaching."
You lift your visor.
I can't understand the words you're saying, bud.
It's been a long time since I talked to people who don't know how to understand me. Are you all Arcelianites?
No.
No.
Do you know anything about the cursed sun?
No.
No.
She does, and
Do I-
Nextler points at Siri.
What?
History question mark? I
What?
Yeah, you can make a history.
because this is the duck. Like I don't remember that phrase.
I just kind of look over at Nextler as she sells out our teacher.
That's
Like,
The rat. She broke
Oh.
the mafioso code of silence.
Doid 20.
She broke kayfabe. She broke
you don't
kayfabe.
you don't snitch.
With that reveal, Louis is now going to stand in front of the right-hand side of our teacher, ready to pull out her shield if needed.
it's very
Go get
understandable.
down. Ready to get down, Mrs. Cyridil.
Half draws short sword.
I rolled it.
What's everybody worried about? These guys sound like they could help. They have familiarity with the situation.
And you could
So,
have just sorted it out.
Siri, you know from the last dungeon, there was some documents in a specific vault that detailed that Arcelian's name to someone painted is the cursed sun.
Oh, okay.
It's a play on words because he claims to be a ball of light to all around him, but he's also the son of Grandma.
Okay.
Shit.
I feel like that was a big. I feel
Okay.
like that was a
Well
big lore dump, right? What you just said there.
then,
It's a violent goal.
I'm gonna with knowing that Siri's gonna speak up and kind of like not like step forward like really far, but like step up because she's speaking. I'm familiar, but I've been trying to teach this group about him as we've gone. This is the second anomaly of sorts that we've handled with his influence.
Can you say your name for me, ma'am?
Yes, I'm Cyridil Snowfoot.
Pulls up like something on his arm. Looks like a little wristwatch thing.
Not the men in black.
I have a Cyridil here. Did you have another name? 500
Yes.
years ago?
Yes. That was before I was married. But and
that name is?
Cyridil Kisi.
Oh, Lady Cyridil, daughter of Star. Understood. Hey, we understand you might need assistance in this time against Arcelian. He makes a whistle noise. You're not sure how. He didn't hold up his fingers to his mouth because it's covered up and fully. And like you heard earlier, it was hard to understand him. And the helicopter doors slide open and 30 dudes in like full heavy armor jump out.
This is escalating quickly.
Have
Series,
you dealt with the menace here? Has he returned already?
he wasn't here himself. He was
Fuck! Get back in the helicopter.
No, yeah, he's been doing these weird anomalies where and she'll gesture over to the church. This building dropped out of the sky and people went missing and they were being held by like a mass hold person or not. What is it?
We're highly persuasive. Anyone he gets into the head of is basically lost.
Yeah, and so we were, and she'll gesture to the group when she says that, we were part of the reconnaissance team trying to save people where we could.
So, like, how lost are we talking? Because I need to know how bad I need to feel about things that happened recently.
Please allow Lady Cyridil to explain at her own pace.
Well, and she'll kind of like squint at their armor. Can I ask who you're with?
You should know us, my lady. We're the Navalian Templars of the Necron people.
And like I feel like a light bulb goes off and she's like, holy shit, I forgot all about you. My apologies.
The warning siren started activating inside the vault, 3 days ago? That sounds about right. And we donned everything, and we cannot take off our helmet. If you want to explain to those around you why taking off our helmet is worse than whatever you dealt with inside when it comes to the Mass Dominate, please do so. I feel like if you explain it instead of just me ripping my helmet off, it'll go a lot better.
Yes, I have no issue with that. And she'll kind of like turn around to the group and be like, so this man, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name, is part of a group that was, okay, this is Ducky asking before I say it in character and fuck it up. They were brought back by Naval, but
so the people of Naval at post-death. So the dwarves kill all the elves.
Yes.
Naval goes mad because all of her children and her mind are killed. Arcelian goes, I can help you.
Yeah.
Undeath is created.
Yes.
That's all these people. They're the first undead.
Okay. But they were able to escape his influence so that they had their like autonomy.
If they had gone back to the surface in your time period last time,
yes,
they would have fallen slave to either Naval as a lich or Arcelian when you revealed that he was back.
Okay.
Because the skeletons, the undead in general, heed the one that rises them. And so they were seeking ways to circumvent that, but they couldn't help you directly.
Yeah.
Because they did not want to become slaves.
Yeah. So this man is part of a group that was originally people of who we know now as the god of Naval. He was him and his people, and she'll gesture over towards like the helicopter, were not resurrected but brought back by undeath by Arcelian. And this group specifically was able to separate themselves from the influence of both Naval and Arcelian whenever I was young, in order to keep them from becoming, well, the evil skeletons that you hear about and never see nowadays. And so they told me 500 years ago, and she'll kind of like glance over at him when she says that they were preparing for the day that he came back. And, well, it's been a very long time, so. But as you can imagine, being beings of undeath, they need to keep themselves covered in order not to alarm people. If you understand what I'm saying.
That's rad.
And with that, he will decoupled the face mask from him, and you can see he has no flesh. It is all bone and jaw, and he's like, hopefully that's enough to make none of you shoot me.
Is he metallic?
He is indeed a metallic and bone composition.
I'm going to step forward and say, I usually don't trust somebody unless I see their eyes. But today I'll make it an exception. I'll put my hand out for a handshake.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not? Luxon.
I mean, you could touch them. It's fine.
I mean, his hand has got a glove on it. He shakes your hand. You realize his hand is kind of bony underneath the glove, but yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it could maybe spread. I don't know.
No, it doesn't spread that way.
What would spread?
So undeath and undead are no longer concepts to most people nowadays. And
I mean, yeah.
Ironically, one of the first things this group asked me was about undeath, and so I guess it's
that was
conception.
me. I died when I was a little girl.
Yeah, and you might be able to, in the meantime, you could talk to some of the Necron and,
Yeah, I would love to pick your brains for a little bit. Could we have lunch sometime? What's your name? We didn't get a name from you.
Your brains.
My name is Falza. I'm very confused. What's going on? I'm not a magic user. I just kind of exist like this, and I have since I was risen. I'm not rebuffing you. I just don't know how to deal with the curiosity you're displaying.
Oh,
well,
I understand that. Do you have
then how long have you, actually been like that?
Oh, let me quickly do the math.
Siri's
Siri's
like counting fingers and like
counting phalanges on his little bone.
Yeah.
Let's see. 500 years, 1,000 years.
Yeah, it's
1,500.
It was quite a few millennia by the time that I encountered you all.
2,000? Maybe 2,500 years?
Oh,
I'm sorry. This is just a lot to take in. I've never seen anything like this before. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well. I doubt you have met anyone like us. You shouldn't have.
I haven't.
Undeath is a perversion of Arcelian. It is unfortunately only a thing because he exists, so you should not run into much of it in this world, which is why you still have your flesh and you don't smell, ma'am. I know you say you were brought back from the dead, but necromantic magic's different than being undead.
It
Wait
is.
a minute. Do you not have necromantic magic?
No.
Oh, that's bad. This world's gonna deal with a lot of rapid change in the next few days. The idea of bringing someone back to life is a gift of Arcelian.
Okay.
This complicates things notably. I would like to touch the quick of this, though. It seems that as if, from all implications accounted for, that we may simply regard you all as Lady Cyridil's friends. Can we not?
I mean, I think that'd be appropriate.
Siri's just gonna nod.
Then I would say that if it is to your liking, perhaps Lady Nextra can commune with one more magically inclined.
What does that mean? I don't do magic at all, ma'am.
I just want to talk to somebody.
I mean, I can talk to you.
She's just never encountered any undead beings and has a lot of questions, and not many people openly practice necromancy these days, so
I am requesting that if you have one in your number, to engage a meeting with a wizard of the necromantic arts.
Well, I'm the senior officer in my unit, so that would be me.
Then, mighty wizard, please impart your knowledge to Nextra.
He's not.
He's not a wizard.
The lieutenant is always like this. Don't mind her. too much.
Sorry, it's been a
So-
long time since I dealt with flesh people. I'm not like trying to attack you, criticize you. You're just hitting me with a lot all at once.
So
Listen,
Siri will like kind of turn back towards him. So you all are looking for him.
No, he should be. There should be warning sirens from. Okay, 2,500 years ago,
Mhm.
when he arrived, he made friends fast. It's Arcelian's nature. He likes finding, as he calls them, rats in common society to invest in, support, and slowly change to his design over time. Maybe you've seen a couple in recent days. People who were on one trajectory in their life, and then Arcelian's hands involved themselves, and suddenly they're in a different direction, usually to their peril. Yeah. Anyway, when he met Lady Naval, when we were still living, he quickly made friends with the court, and he has members that were associated with him. I'm not sure if they're still alive, because they either died in battle or disappeared in the last days of our kingdom. But there were 11 of them that he called his acolytes. They could do some of the stuff that he did. They could speak well and persuasively. They could convince a room to do anything. They could heal. They could bring back the dead to life. They could make the dead walk without life. They had different manifestations. They all had one common purpose. Ruinate what is this world in its entirety. Until he fell in love with Naval, and that was its own curse. And when she was killed, he was beside himself. He cast off the 11, went into mourning, and the dwarves that had killed her had separated her soul from her body to teach her a lesson to not engage in magics that are not of this world. And he did something that none of us really still understand to this point. I mean, the dead walking, they didn't have minds. But he reconstituted her life in that broken form in a way that should not have ever existed. And when he did so, because she was an emblem of life and death herself, it spread to all of her people. Some of us got lucky and were just disintegrated entirely in our death and state. Some, in the awakening, like our queen, lost themselves, never to return. But for those of the people of the Necron, we kept a part of our mind. We couldn't resist her, or Arcelian if he was nearby, until the Dwarven brothers killed her along with themselves in that frontier kingdom of theirs. When she went dim, Arcelian went into hiding, swearing to bring ruination upon the world that ruined the thing he loved. And we were free, to an extent. So there are magicians amongst us, but I am not one of them. And they figured out that the only way to escape the influence of Arcelian and the traces of Naval's influence, because we did nothing, she was fully focused dormant, was to hide. Initially, we made an alternate dimension that we could walk walk into, a little safe harbor for ourselves. And eventually, with good time and magic, our magicians figured out that they could make an entirely different plane to run to instead of just a dimension within this one. And we hid there. Until Lady Ciri and her friends 500 years ago stumbled inside, saying that they had run into Arcelian. One amongst them, deplorable son of a bitch, gave life seed to Arcelian. I don't understand why. Mortals are weird. And that reconstituted the son of a bitch. He should have been weak and vulnerable in his cryo status, but a little bit of moisturizing life goes a long way. Anyway, all of the dark past and ruminating behind us, there should be signs, places, people that don't make sense, doing things that just aren't understandable happening. Has that been happening, or are we too early?
Like a meteor crashing down and destroying our house, our home.
Our dorm, you mean?
I mean that's pretty rough. Not necessarily abnormal with magicians running around.
Well, the meteor did have a door on it, and it.
Okay, that's a little weirder.
Said something
it led
about
to a temple with a big statue in the middle of it.
Okay,
And
now we're in Arcelian territory.
And there were warnings about rats, but it wasn't until this church, she says kind of like with air quotes, that I was able to confirm that it was Arcelian causing these. His name had not been spoken or written, so I did not know what was the cause.
I cannot compel you to kill those people over there, but if any of those people were written in the mind by Arcelian, death is a sweeter reward for them than whatever lies await for them in the days and years to come.
Can you not employ the same trick that your people utilized? Can you not?
Could fly in helmets, but if there's been instances already happening, I fear this isn't the only sleepers. If he's gotten to the plague of rats at this point, then there are rats in every country, not just
Plague
in this place.
Rats? What do you mean by the plague of rats?
Arcelian has fun with tautology and metaphor. He thinks himself a grand designer, a savior of many, a bringer of change and destruction to old, to revive it with new. Messianic. Surely you've got some kind of god who claims to be like this these days. That's not Arcelian.
That would explain the statue in that second place.
Anyway, so he likes metaphors, and he hates all living mortal things, unless he falls in love with them. So he sees all mortal living things as rats, to be manipulated and turned against the other rats. So the best way to deal with rats is to infest the rats with a plague, and feast them on each other.
That actually makes a lot of sense about what's been happening, yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos,
does make
confusion,
sense.
derision. A lot of things Arcelian claims to be, but the one thing he should be the god of is spite. You do something to spite another person, you give him a little bit of power. Hate, in that form, gives him power. Saying his name doesn't mean a thing. Fuck him. He knows we don't worship him by saying his name. But wish ill on another because they pissed you off or slighted you? He hears that, and he'll answer that. Every damn time.
Okay, so can I pierce your mind about this Arcelian guy?
Yeah.
Last night, what did he exactly say whenever I walked into that hidden room behind where the minister was?
I ate a cookie right as you asked the question. Sorry, give me a moment.
Okay.
TLDR, because Michael doesn't remember exactly what.
Sir?
But
Sir? Twitch.com? Twitch.com?
To myself, oh my word! It's been a long fucking day, ma'am.
Yeah, I know. And then you made me immediately RP telling somebody, hey, your kid was not only a bad person, but got immediately killed.
Yeah, their heads caved in. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
That's
fuck
very
you,
true.
man.
Alright,
Had the
yeah,
coolest
anyway.
death ever. Sorry.
DLR. You thought you were stopping the rats, but all you've done is turn them over to me. You got rid of one of the treacherous one that could have helped you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So he talked about last night. I opened this door behind and he crept into my mind like
He just
another.
looks immediately at you. You realize his hand is on the hilt of his greatsword on his back.
No, he's not the only one that talks to me. Don't worry, I got many voices in my head.
Here we go again.
Just two. I can summon a hat. You want to see it?
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I mean,
He
didn't we
just
all
looks
hear this
incredibly-
anyways?
He's incredibly confused. I don't know why a hat would be.
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
Magic confuses me.
yeah, he basically said to not just me but to all of us that we killed a traitor that could have helped us, but like Val,
He said
Quixote,
that
back me up.
he
I don't
said
know what I'm
we
saying.
had to- Yes, he said we all had to die.
I mean, they had to clean up the mess, you know.
And then suddenly everybody in the church turned against us.
Indeed.
He doesn't like messes. It ruins his grand design. He's an imperfect mastermind. So the best way to make up for the fact he has flaws is to hide evidence. All of the 11 that followed him betrayed him in some capacity, or acted in ways that countermanded his attempts to get power and magic and influence.
This is going to sound so silly, but was one of them a giant fireball?
He shouldn't have been. I mean, he might have been these days, depending on how long he was in that asteroid. Arstilian stuck a fire wizard in a rock. I remember that.
All right. What about Val? What did you say you saw? Did Val told us about Bremond, right?
Yes, I told you
Okay.
all about Bremond and what he said.
What about a tiny little dwarf hitting an anvil? Do you know anything about him?
Bremond.
Lady Duvall's first husband.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they were married?
Mm.
Well, I mean, surely marriage is not a new idea. I mean,
No, it's just earlier you said
Naval and Bremond were all entangled.
Oh, I see.
This much I'm sure.
Our queen was powerful enough that she had two husbands. Is that surprising?
No, that doesn't surprise me at all.
In any case,
That was when I said they were married. That was more of a Bringle, like, oh, they were married.
I mean, I don't think we knew that. To be fair, in the
No,
last
I
campaign, we
didn't
just
know
knew
that.
they were in love. That was it.
Bremond did not say anything. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
because-
was in love with her even in death.
Yep.
Yeah,
We knew that much.
I didn't know that they were like a thing.
It's information you could have found out, but that didn't happen. It's fine.
In any case, I
so
did
what
see
about-
this.
What about
Bremond.
the first creature we fought? It was like a really weird looking guy with like a long face.
Oh, the Watcher. The Watcher is his avatar and will likely reappear as the hours get closer and more powerful than you first observed it.
So killing it was completely pointless.
I mean, we
No,
didn't kill him.
Killing it was the first sign it had to occur in order for him to return.
Oh,
you put the green star in the sky.
I didn't.
Well, you all have Arcelionic taint on you. You can smell it.
Well,
So you can pretend
yeah, 'cause
you're
we've
not
been-
culpable.
I'm not saying I'm not culpable. I didn't kill the Watcher guy.
Arcelian taint.
You come off.
say.
You come off like a shoot first, ask questions later, ma'am. I can't imagine
I
you
am.
didn't shoot someone. Yeah, exactly.
Siri's actually.
Can't imagine you didn't-
Siri's gonna
I'm
point
not
it.
gonna lie. I shot the man.
Siri's gonna point at Aurora. Actually, it's that one.
Most of them are. Most of them are.
Yeah, but that one actually has a gun.
My chest still
It's a
hurts
wizard
so
gun,
bad.
but still.
That's a crossbow, man. I've seen the thunder tubes that have been made in this current world. They're not bad.
Yeah, speaking of which, worlds. You said that you guys created a dimension that was completely free from his influence, correct?
Yeah, it's a shielded place.
Could you not potentially take those that have been affected, the unconscious bodies over there, into that dimension?
Well, one, they'd have to get back to the vault and stay unconscious the entire time. And two, anything that's dead or borderline dead, when they go into that place, will become a necron. They will lose their body.
Well, I mean, I turn around to the rest of the group. I mean,
No.
if it was my sister, I'd rather her be alive, even though they keep their brains, right, sir?
He looks at you and goes, "There's no guarantee.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
We've had to kill many brothers and sisters who did not successfully turn into a necron. They became a ghoul.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Listen, I would like to present an argument.
Okay.
Back in my station, there were political discussions, and before you roll your eyes, it's quite serious to us. But back there, we had a concept called the prisoner's last rights. Last freedom, where when faced with the death penalty, one should, it is argued, have the choice of how they should die. It sounds to me like no matter what choice we make, these people are doomed.
I mean,
There
you
is
don't have to kill
hiding
them. You just need to kill Arcelian before they kill people.
Well, that's the problem,
From
is
what
that
you've
he
been
hasn't
saying-
been
from what you've
showing
been
his
saying-
face.
Well,
From
no,
what you've been
he's-
saying, everything that we've done has been only to further a sick game that he is playing with us.
Well,
And we are being tainted by him, by your own
you
words.
smell of him. You've been in the places that he has manifested. You're going to smell like him. To your
Yes,
senses,
we-
not to make you seem like the enemy.
We
Two,
have unfortunately been tasked with dealing with these because I am one of very few people alive these days that knows the name. Or anything
The
about
point
him.
is,
the other part is,
The point is-
even in death, he can make them walk.
then it doesn't matter what we do.
It would be better to let them live their last days as they see fit. Spend time with their family as they can. And if you can, place them in a place that's isolated so they don't hurt themselves or others. But killing them, that does not help. Their mind has already been enraptured. The
I
best
was
way-
going to propose whether or not they should have the opportunity for informed consent in this, but very well.
I mean, I don't. We try not to force others, even by that kind of coercive choice, to become like us. You don't go back to being like you all once you're like us.
I don't know. Oh, being like you kind of sounds cool.
He just.
I mean,
He can't
I mean more that
vote.
Your mic cut out.
But
I
you
know.
just
Oh,
feel
I know.
disappointment as he
Nextra,
looks at you,
Nextra.
I just-
I know. Nextra doesn't.
I kind of feel like bad for them on their part. Just when I hear this, I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, there's no recollection of our The main problem is our souls are gone. There is no heaven or hell for us. When Our Lady died the first time, she took everything with her. When Arcelian distorted her, he accidentally destroyed that, which destroyed all of ours. Which is why we don't die. But
And it's
we're not
also
really
how
alive.
I became involved, is investigating that and the unfortunate state that she was in.
And I don't know how long she had been lingering as a lich. But regardless, I think killing or converting the civilians that would take it is cruel to do. I understand not wanting to return them to their families out of a sense of safety and proper rights, which is understandable. Surely your people can find some other solution to.
Well, I'm sure we got something in the works.
My interest is in the agency of the afflicted.
Oh, perfectly understandable. Which is why
I personally believe that if they were told that's what has happened to them and were fully aware of what is to come, they would make perhaps not the best choice, but choices that are more in line with them than they are with him.
It makes sense if they're all adults.
They're not all adults.
Then the children would need their parents, assuming they did survive, to be informed as well. And that means that this could spread wide and across the land.
Can I pipe up for a sec? Always.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I think it's really fucking cool that you're dealing with the ethics of consent to undeath. Yeah. I like it.
Bill hits us with the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
the
to be
shit that
fair,
Louis
in
was
the
built for,
storyline,
baby.
The Necron became willfully undead when Deval brought them back after they were all killed out. Her death after that, that's the part where all the non-consent undead appeared is a problem.
Yeah.
But
we have the opportunity to give people the chance to
The
gamble on it.
The death that the last party caused?
No.
No. So okay, so Naval was alive, watched her people get slaughtered by the dwarves, came back and slaughtered a bunch of dwarves, got killed by the dwarven brothers that were the kings.
Right.
Arcelian wept, resurrected her,
Said no.
And she had brought back her people to fight against the dwarves, basically as an unending army. And her people loved her, so they came back as undead time and time again. But when she died and Arcelian brought her back as a weird undead, she started just converting anything that was dead back into an undead army.
Gotcha, okay.
Which is how the dwarves died out, because literally it came down to the last two dwarves and they killed her while dying to her. Which was the first dungeon the party ran into the last campaign, is literally the place where the two dwarven brothers slew her as a lich, technically.
Yeah, we sealed them up in there, I remember.
Yeah.
Could you open a pocket dimension
That
for
place
these people?
stayed like a month?
So again, none of my brothers and sisters amongst me here, folks, are magic users. We don't have a way to open multiple doors to the place where we are, because it's how Arcelian gets in. There's one door, and I can take you to the vault. I have no problem with that, but we don't have the capacity to carry these people with my men.
Could we just lock them up until we can sort this thing out? Because we can get rid of Arcelian or something, right?
I don't think that is a necessary step. I believe that if we inform these people of what's happened to them, they can voluntarily go, and we can organize based around that.
I mean, that could be a future trip. We can't do that today, ma'am.
Not today, but that would be on the predicate that we do not slay them today, so that they can decide decide how they wish to end their lives tomorrow.
I also feel like your government, whatever it is these days, is going to likely complain. So you should not,
They're good at complaining, I'll give them that.
make sure that that is not against the laws of your land, where you get punished for that for some reason.
I would get punished for that? I'm not saying anything. I'm just flying on the wall.
It's a really cynical take, ma'am. I don't understand.
I am implying that you should omit the civilians and their opinions from your report should you need to make one.
Oh, now you're talking like Alana or Breacher. Alana has been like painfully quiet the entire time. You've been talking to the commando in charge of all of these Templars.
Yeah. And for any other flies on the wall, I would assume that the same goes for them, unless you decide that it's better for us to be in the system, in which case, that's your own digression.
I think the problem you have there is tension. I don't know how the way news spreads these days. Back in the times when I was alive, some
Very
man in the middle of
rapidly.
town would shout news a day. And
From what I remember of history, the way that it would trickle before was like water. Today it is fire.
oh, well, that's not good.
Very not good, which is why I'm placing so much emphasis that I understand the risks in
Oh
informed
yeah,
consent.
CNN, it would have been existing.
Oh yeah, no, CNN it definitely exists this time. Because like during the Beirut hostage crisis, CNN existed, which is in like '87.
No, they were founded in. They started in 1980.
That's what I was saying. By '87, during the Beirut hostage crisis, CNN was already existing. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I would imagine they would have existed by this point anyway. Which, getting to that point, you see what appears to be like a news vehicle outside the perimeter at this point.
Now we gotta go.
I would recommend that the proper authorities dismiss these people. We should make our call.
Alana finally piping in. Maybe we'll get out of here. I mean, I'm in charge here at the end of the day. I'll think on it. I appreciate everyone's input. I need to talk to my higher ups before.
You're aware of our address, correct?
No.
Well, I would like to inform you where we have all been staying at the Adventurers Guild in Sayapane.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And
Wait,
should
I thought
you?
the Quorum got hit. Are you living there or?
We're
somewhere
not.
else?
We're currently living in the Medbay.
We're living in the guild itself.
Yes. Point being,
Temporary relocation.
Point being, if you need us on any sort of notice, please send a letter to that place, and I will respond to you post haste.
Or drop a helicopter. One of the two.
I don't think these are
Yeah, those helicopters are cool.
I don't have helicopters like these assholes.
Believe me, everybody wants a helicopter. You should have seen the uproar made at Station 3 about the possibility of motorized air travel.
Listen, my men and I are trained in air operations. We've been preparing for the day in which fucking angels show up again.
Fucking what?
Some people have pipe dreams, and those pipe dreams involve bikes that fly.
Yeah, that sounds rad. I love that idea.
Oh, that watcher thing you talked about a moment ago. That's an angel. Kill them when you see them. None of them are good.
Got it.
All angels are bastards.
No, the shards of Arcelian. His soul scattered in 1,000 places.
That's what I
So
said.
all bastards.
Oh, you can use stronger language about Arcelian than that.
I don't know that we have much stronger
A
language.
fucking piece of shit.
There you go.
I like this guy, Teach. He lets me swear.
I never
Bottomless
told you not to
roustabout
swear.
Just got banned because they're a bot.
Siri's like, Siri's gonna just look at next door.
Ducky.
She's gonna be like, I never told you to not swear. It's frowned upon in society. I don't care.
I just look over. I'm like, you're an adult. Why do you have to listen about swearing?
Next was just gonna kind of look around and be like, "Don't look at me."
Listen, Lady Cyridil, you should have a way to contact us. If you don't recall, you might want to take some time to think about it. There should be a way for you to manage this.
Okay. Yes, I Ducky does not remember, but I feel like light bulb has been activated. She will think about it.
There's also the vault location. It looks like your service has changed since we were last here. A lot. There's a lot of water. I don't know what happened, but there's a lot of water.
She's going to kind of like turn to him and kind of not whispering, but like quieter. She's like, I can explain at a later time.
Well, that would be helpful for my superiors.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and of course I could help you update maps as well.
That would be very advisable.
One more thing, if you would indulge me.
Yes, possible.
As we continue these misadventures, as they were, are we helping or stalling Arcelian?
Yes, it depends on what you do in them. There should be ways that he has not anticipated that you could thwart him. Tools, resources, indications of plans. He's a designer, but he has a really bad habit of forgetting to close the folder on his files. I understand this as a metaphor.
Then we should ad-lib where it seems we can.
For instance, here at this church, surely wasn't just a church. What did you see inside?
Valentine just pulls out the story of Brimond, this book.
Oh,
the gold plate.
Well,
we found this.
It's good to see that the king still lives.
Are you talking about Brimond?
Yes, His Majesty still lives. The book was shattered to pieces. It's his heart.
Oh.
Siri looks visibly confused.
I spoke to him.
Well, that makes sense. It's a magic artifact that has his essence in it. When he was killed by the dwarves for being a traitor to their people, Naval cast him into the thing he liked to do, which was write and take notes on forging and crafting. And while he reconstituted as undead for sure, he kept all of his sanity because his mind was in the book, not just in his own body. He couldn't resist her in the later years, but he never lost himself because of that. There might be a couple other ones. He was a fan of having redundancy.
Interesting.
The thing Arcelian doesn't comprehend is having a plan. But Brimond was full of alternate options to make sure the worst thing was a solution to it.
I was right to trust him. Good.
McKing was a good man. He died too young.
He seemed very genuine.
He wears his heart on his sleeve, which is why they killed him.
Lady Valentine, I would like to ask a question.
Yes, my
In
friend.
the second incident, when I implored you to pick up some manner of object to show it to our superior at the time, do you think that was going with Arcelian's plan, or did we somehow subvert it?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know anything about this man's plan, or what he's going to do.
Well,
The only thing I'm certain of is that something is going to happen in a few days, judging by how people are talking, and that...
Well, there's two things. He'll destroy the world, but the one who gave him life essence he loved. That one. I mean, I assume with the way morals and how long it's been, surely there was a progeny of him. But the one that Arcelian loved, their descendants might be of interest to him.
Ciri
I
gets.
guess we'll have to keep an eye out.
Ciri gets like really somber looking.
Biological, spiritual?
Yes. Anything that is manifestly tied to the one that he loves. Do you have stalkers in your world?
Oh, I have dealt with many stalkers.
Imagine a god obsessed with something so much he can't let it be.
Ugh, disgusting.
Yes.
Ciri's gonna turn to Val and like kind of reach for her. I assume it's left hand.
Yes.
And take it.
That would be the one that I would think has the ring, right?
Yeah. Well, where you felt it, at least.
Yeah.
I was never able to follow, and I wanted to respect the family as it turned, but I remember Val here was given the harp that Bass? Help. Was that a Boz?
Bass.
Yeah,
Bass? That was a Bass harp.
It said Bass,
okay.
actually. Hang on. I'll even pull it out here.
Yeah, it was Seabat.
But they were able to retrieve the harp from one of my former party members, and unfortunately, I believe they might have the ring originally given to them. And she gestures to her hand. She's like, I don't see it, but Val mentioned that she could feel it.
Which prophet acolyte had it?
The fire one.
The fire one. Oh. Burning passion, then. He still loves the one who died. And will find that one again in a new life and a new time. Good luck.
He will have a difficult time finding her when I gouge his eyes out.
Okay. This is...
He is allowed to have Valentine when my body is cold and dead.
I need to sit down for a minute.
On matters of blinding gods, how would one desecrate an angel?
Rip its wings off.
Rip its wings off? Is there anything else?
When they die, they typically disintegrate, so it's hard to do anything to the body. I guess you could leave it like death's door. And afflict it with a curse of unable to be healing or something like that.
And at that point, she's going to turn to Rhyme, and she's going to take her cheeks in her hands and give her a nice fucking dog head wiggle, scratching behind those ears, and go, "Who's going to be my little god slayer?
Me!
I can't wait to teach you how to pluck them."
Yeah.
You can do it. That's right, young
Beautiful.
girl. You is undoing.
I'll admit, Lady Cyridil, your party as it is today is as eclectic and weird as it was then.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
As it turns out, the young are eager to put the old to rest.
Oh, that reminds me. With Arcillian returning, surely you felt the traces of the old ones.
Yes. Yes.
Be mindful. As he approaches, as the cursed sun arrives, the wounds of this world, shrouded in old god and mystery, will wake back up. Our queen will rise. Brendan will slam his hammer. Rage will burn. Grandma will prevent. Walter will corrupt. Star will try to preserve. And the lost one will try to resist.
Yeah, we're already getting some tastes of that. I somehow turned 2 guys to dust earlier.
All rage. Good luck with that.
Should we really be
Oh,
trying to
I'm
preserve
glad
the old world if that's a product of Arcillian?
Well, no. Arcillian is a child of the old world. Therefore, he hates it. But because he can't help himself, he can't help his existence, as he arrives here to corrupt and change it, the old world will fight back.
It sounds to me as if we are fighting our spiritual brother in a never-ending duel. Well,
Never-ending.
a never-ending duel.
No. It can definitely end. Someone can definitely kill Arcillian.
A duel that will end in one side creating a new world and the other perishing.
In hierarchy, Brimman was the first husband because he won the duel against Arcillian. So if Brimman could defeat,
then I suppose we should
give enough time.
I suppose we should take some notes from the man who wrote the book on it. As in, we should probably ask him, directly with Valentine's help.
She's kind of just sitting there, just kind of trying to put this all together, in her head. She seems a little lost in thought.
We did see another beacon, so why don't you all take time, get resources you need to, and we'll meet you.
Let us go off.
Where's?
It's on the water. Only safe on the water.
Bring some books next time.
I hate books.
Oh, I would like to read some. Bring a book about your history. I want to read. I'm curious about you guys.
There's no history to read.
It's a verbal tradition, man.
It's not even verbal.
No, they
we all
forgot
live
it.
No, it's we live it every day. Why would we want to record what will never end?
That's not dark at all.
God, it's my real life.
Necron have been. I have always had the Necron being cursed sentient undead since their inception. They're not a happy contingent. You guys thought you were emo and depressed. You haven't met real depression yet.
Well, that's why we got to double down on it.
We gotta double down on it.
Yeah.
We gotta go even
I'm all
harder.
in.
We gotta have all the jingling chains on our pants.
Yep.
We gotta become Squall. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what? You know what happens to Squall? Squall dies.
He does, but it was so cool when he died.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
That bitch.
But you played Triple Triad though, and it was cool.
That bitch's story is entirely inside of his nightmare of a life at the end of it.
Yeah.
You got to
Being
play
a child,
Yu-Gi-Oh! It was okay.
he
To
did
be
get
fair,
to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
to be fair, I don't know if they kept that in Final Fantasy, the MMO game, but
Yes.
Final Fantasy VIII is Vanilla Sky as a story turned into a video game. So, he was dead from basically the start of the game.
Well, not the start of the game, but basically after Disc 1.
Yeah. Act 1, he dies at the end of Act 1, and Act 2 and 3 are Disco Elysium before it was Disco Elysium for a reason.
So anyways, we're off on our next adventure, yes?
Yes, there is a SWAT vehicle ready with a breacher who will drive you back to your lovely little home, and he will inform you on your ride back that there will be happy money ready to be deposited into your bank accounts, and that you have basically 3 hours to prepare yourselves before we do a voyage out to the next beacon.
Only 3 hours.
This is tragically not enough time for another dive bar adventure.
No.
I do not need that.
It'll also only be like noon when you get back. So
day drinking, we love it. You know, let's
that's
go
exactly.
guys. Let's go.
Yeah, you just gotta pregame the Arcelian dungeon.
Whole car ride.
True. The boat ride. You would arguably have more time on the boat.
Actually, yes.
You will have more time on the boat because it'll be about a 10-hour trip out on water.
But that does not save you from if the guy wants to throw you off because you won't shut the fuck up.
You just get slammed on the boat.
His boat, his rules.
Just bring the duct tape to fix the talking problem.
I mean, Captain Nemo has plenty of duct tape on his ship. All right. I'll change the music here shortly.
Hey, Zealot.
Hey, what's up?
Did you eat all the cookies?
No, there's still cookies down here. There's also cookies in the pantry.
I want cookies.
I said there's still cookies in the pantry.
I know, I didn't want to open a whole thing. I'm not a monster. I just want like 2 cookies.
You can come down here and get the other 6 if you want them.
Okay.
Yeah, I already ate two-thirds of it, so just take the other third.
That's fair.
Yeah. Now let me go look at Ducky DM notes over here. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it was just more about Ciri's clearly very, very spicy secret late night phone calls while she was definitely not crying.
What if we get back to town, somebody tries to muck us now? Or if we get involved in another riot?
This is such a wild question to bring up, but did Nexter ever write that letter back home to the captain, the fucking fuck, man, the politician?
Huh? Oh, I don't know.
I cannot believe that just came to my mind, but I feel like we haven't. I don't know.
Okay, so first thing first, we're gonna check our letterbox.
Yes.
I don't think.
Can I roll my book on the drive?
Yeah, you can roll the book on the drive.
Okay.
It's not a drive. Well, I guess there's the drive back to town.
It is a drive. There's a SWAT van that your guys in the back of.
Yeah.
Welcome to the paddy wagon. How are you doing?
All right. So let me get some thematic music in here. It'll be a mood change for sure.
Is it copyrighted or not copyrighted?
Yes.
It's never played off copyright when I had it play on streams, because the
on
game is
YouTube
old
or
and
Twitch.
Both.
Okay.
Hey, you finally got that 25. Let's go.
I also need to
Yeah,
pee.
I just
So that works out.
relief.
What crazy shit's about to happen?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, that. Whenever the roll happens, it takes some extra effort for me. So let me do a couple things here.
I do apologize for the timing.
No, it's fine. I was okay if it popped off. I have in my mind like the first lore drop from that, but I have to write it. So
New lore being created as we speak.
While that's happening, though, let's assemble a shopping list. What does everyone want?
How much money
What does
do we
everyone
have?
think
I
they
want to
want?
cry. That's what.
I don't know how much money.
Free
How much money do we get?
embrace sobbing noises. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I deserve that success after fucking session.
I'm gonna be real with you. Val is not even thinking about shopping at this point. She's just fidgeting with this fucking ring.
That's real, but like I mean more out of character. Like
Out of character, I don't have anything. I just
okay, Brangle.
Healing potions.
Healing potions.
We want
Healing
healing
potions
potions.
and burn lotion.
Healing potions and burn lotion. Okay, anyone else?
Like I
Burn
said,
lotion.
it depends on how much money. So like,
Caustic
how-
substances.
Why do we need to burn lotions?
Fuck thinking about money right now. Just think pie in the sky. Think ideal. Think your biggest.
Oh, I've
Stuff
For
that
the next time somebody gets
Oh, a
burned in
gun.
beef jerky, that's why we need the lotion.
always got a list.
I don't think
Okay,
that would, I don't think that would
healing
stop the
potion.
jerking.
Beef jerky, healing potions, burn cream, and a gun. All right.
Yeah.
Rhyme
great
still wants
shopping
the big axe she has set aside for when she has enough money. Ooh, a second short sword for me, because I can dual wield now.
Second short sword. Okay, so burn cream, second short sword, healing potions.
Ugh.
What the fuck game is this from?
This is from Lufia too.
Also can
Lufia.
Lithia. Okay. I thought you said
Well,
Lithia. I was like, what
it's
is-
Lufia, but yeah.
Lufia. Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
is there a
Did I
tinkering?
say Lithia?
Yes.
I'm putting the fucking shopping list as it is in the fucking foundry for y'all's sake.
Thank you.
Look, Nexter just wants a Glock, okay?
I know that,
It's been
honey.
so long since it's been so long since she's had a piece in her hands. She misses it.
Listen. I think that you should wait until around like level 8 for us to be able to viably get a gun.
Oh, I'm aware of that. I'm not even expecting to get one then. I'm expecting to get the gun. I'm expecting to get the gun once I get into the post-apocalypse, into the wastes.
I need you to realize that Vivian just said, "But I want it now."
Maybe looking for some more archery stuff and some armor.
I'm going to go get something for my headache.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know, something about the weather is making my sinuses go.
Ghost,
Yeah,
did
that
you
can
tell
happen,
Vivian about my gunpowder debacle?
No, you'll have to do that after the record, after hours.
I also need to cook food for
You should.
I intend to.
It is 9 o'clock.
Holy shit, a giant walking warpstone, yeah?
Also, I would recommend a mace for Lux as well, but you know.
Wait, why do I need a mace?
Oh, because to give you damage type variance. A mace is a light weapon. A mace is a light weapon that can be two-handed by rogues.
Yeah, but Lux doesn't know. Sorry, I wasn't saying that. I was saying that in character more than out of character. Like I need to get a, you know.
Yeah. I'm just saying having slash and blunt is better than just having slash.
Oh, trust me, I know, but Lux is not that smart for that.
Unfortunately.
To think that yet he's more concerned about getting the rat gat. Behold, the most powerful weapon in the Skaven arsenal, the rat gat.
No, Nexter gets the rat gat first.
Should we add a hairspray so that way, whenever we need a flamethrower
yeah.
for hordes of rats, we can.
That's smart.
pop out a
Yeah.
lighter?
I do have the Zippo lighter. So we got that covered.
Food?
Shit, can you light one of my cigarettes?
I got you. God damn it! Where's my actual Zippo lighter? It's been years since I lit it.
Oh, that was an attack roll. Whoops.
Guys, I found it.
I blew an 18 on my cigarettes.
My God.
I also have to look for a pipe.
It's time to throw cigarettes at people like darts.
No, this is how much of a good nicotine hit it is.
It's a nicotine hit. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me grab a
It's
note.
pretty good.
God, it's been years since I used this thing.
Get him a vape.
Oh, that was the attack roll, not the damage roll.
Vape life, vape nation, vape for your life. Vaping is my life. Go green, brother.
Let's see if we get the funny. Never mind. Actually, it looks fine. I was gonna say if I get the funny 11d4 fucking damage again.
I'm gonna kill you all. I was gonna make a real shopping list, and then y'all just fucking spam the chat. I see how it is.
No, I still see it. It's in there.
You can make
No, we have fun in here.
We have fun in here,
Fine.
I know. Anyways, I'm gonna get some fucking ice cream, BRB.
I came.
Yeah, I just ate a rabbit.
As I say,
There
this-
is a shopping list in here. I see it now.
Hello?
As I say, yeah, you guys can take like bathroom breaks or what you need to. But I figured this would be nice little intermission music.
Yeah, I just ate a rabbit, gamers. There's a chocolate one. It tasted good.
Oh.
Mm.
I like a good chocolate rabbit.
Wait. Was it peanut butter in it?
Yes, it was.
Yummy. All right, I'll be back. I need to eat food because I haven't eaten since 2 o'clock.
3 p.m. yesterday.
Bruh, you need to eat.
I'm still applying that mag to the crossbow. Which I think I started. I just don't think I've done any.
Oh, we've Zealot, did you hear about the whole what I'm gonna start doing with my crossbow natural cigarettes?
No, what?
I'm gonna start rolling them for damage. For hits, but it's a nicotine hit. It's how good the
I
cigarette
hope
felt.
just how long term your involvement in this bitch's plotline has been. I'm honored.
What's that?
I don't know. All I heard was plotline dead.
I heard plotline too.
All I heard was this bitch's plotline. Why did I hear something different than y'all?
I heard bitch's plotline too.
Okay, good.
Goat's muted.
Goats went to get ice cream.
I know, but they weren't muted immediately. That's why I just took it
Really
at that.
funny. It's really funny.
Sorry, I am getting ice cream. It's just my significant other was letting me know that she appreciates how much of an influence I've been in the long term on one of the characters that she writes.
Oh, okay. I thought by bitch's plotline, she was talking about Louis' plotline.
Damn.
No, Louis got that plot line though. You see what 18 decks can do on it. She goes Hawk 2 on that thing.
I'm excited to see. Not even an if.
At this point, the crack ship has just become a real ship. Anyways, BRB.
It's an OT3. It truly is. Do I feel weird? Yes, but it's an OT3. This fucking shop music is gonna drive me insane. It's so whimsy and happy.
I was wondering why I didn't hear anything. That's because I forgot to set my my speakers back over to proper thing. There we go. Now I can hear it.
Sky sent you messages.
Alright, we'll look in a sec.
Wait, Sky, why do you Aurora want pipe?
One question.
Okay.
Pipe weed.
She's looking for
No.
that boof pack.
Hey, is there an equivalent to crack? Oh, coffee, right.
Yes.
After that last adventure, she'd love a pipe.
Broken penis and I'm on that booth pack.
I still can't get over the fact that that was the last song that played before we went in to get the car. And Zealot just like parked, let the song finish playing, and then got out like nothing happened.
What song was it?
Booth Pack.
Booth Pack by Lord Athelston. I'm on that booth pack.
Yeah.
Smoking penis tonight. I'm on that booth pack. Give me some beef tonight. I'm on the booth pack. I don't understand what the problem is, Duck. It's a great song.
Is it?
Yo, mama.
Booth Pack? It's actually an enjoyable song.
Also the car I got, Bingles, my dad actually suggested that car.
I want a Hyundai hatchback. I miss my accent. I really do.
That's fair.
My dad's over there listening, and he can hear me, and he knows how I feel about it. They got me that for a graduation present, and 4 years later sold it.
Homophobia.
Yeah, it truly is.
It's okay. I would give you a ride in my Hyundai hatchback.
Hyundai?
I'll give you a ride on my Hyundai.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I'm not saying it like the Brits do. Hyundai.
Yeah, Hyundai.
I heard you, Sky.
I'm just making sure you heard.
Yeah, I'll look at it in a moment.
Look, we're having intellectual conversations here, okay?
Can we not ever say that high-end whatever shit ever again? Because that sounded awful. It like hit the factory reset button on me for like a second. I didn't like it.
Hyundai.
No.
Watch British people comment on rally races, and you'll hear British people go, "The Hyundai."
No.
That's
good.
not even proper in Korean, is it?
That was something that I thought was really funny. Whenever we were watching Band of Brothers, was whenever the fucking British soldiers would interact with the fucking American soldiers. It was very funny to watch them be like, "Yeah, here's a torch," and he's like, "That's a flashlight."
It's a flashlight.
Yeah.
Torch.
Or saying that word that I can't say on the internet for cigarettes, and being like,
yeah.
That word for gay.
Yeah, it's not a nice word.
The bundle of sticks. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to.
And it doesn't describe Siri at all.
I need to keep watching the Pacific Theater, but God, it's much harder to watch than Band of Brothers.
It's really disjointed.
Yeah,
Is it disjointed, or is it just like subject material is brutal?
No, I mean the subject material's brutal, but from like a pacing standpoint, it's very all over the place. I mean, granted, like I'm not blaming that entirely on the people that made it, because obviously the Pacific Theater was a lot of people being displaced from each other because, you know, all the fucking tiny ass islands.
The water, yeah.
Yeah, but like Band of Brothers, they followed a specific company, and even though the people changed with the company, they still followed it, and you had like a handful of people that stayed all throughout the war.
That's why I prefer Band of Brothers to the Pacific.
Yeah. And I think that's why most people, at least the people I've talked to that's seen it, that they talked about liking Band of Brothers. It just, from a storytelling standpoint, it's a lot easier to follow.
Well, I'm setting up something for
Aurora. I saw Aurora cast tongue.
Here?
Yeah, she cast the hawk to
It was tongues,
Ayo.
but I'm making a joke.
Singular tongue, only one.
Only one.
Only one.
As opposed to the two that.
Question. So I have made the decision.
Most people have.
I hear around the what's it called, the Adventurers Guild, lots of people say that Aurora can tie a cherry stem with her tongue.
Holy shit! No fucking way.
That's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Not Sky with the who, me?
People know me. I just drink while reading books.
And apparently you're
Or
really
just,
good with
like,
that tongue too. Ty,
the
it's very
unspoken
scrim.
Alcohol, actually.
While you were getting naked and going to fucking frat bars, she was studying the book.
You're studying fine literature?
Hey, Zealot, I'm about to ask an incredibly cursed question, and I hope you forgive me for it.
Maybe.
What's the Kama Sutra in this universe?
Y'all like my shopping list and whiteboard?
I love how y'all ignored me. Thanks. I appreciate it.
I don't know.
I had to think about it. Like it's a hard minute of just like thinking, because like India doesn't geographically exist in this part of this world, so you probably haven't run into it.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
It actually makes more sense than... Yeah.
yeah.
Gun? Pickaxe? Oh, this is a Discord friend request. Let me guess. I said a real person or a bot?
I'm gonna say fake.
I got one from a person who claimed to be a Twitch user, but was 4 people, 4 followers.
Now you have another one.
Oh, I got one from Sky the Cat Girl. I wonder who this person is. I'll accept it for now.
You should block him.
No, I
fair.
think I know Sky the Cat Girl.
I thought it was Gunslinger Sky now.
So this person who sent me a friend request, their Discord bio says this. I apologize for my bad Spanish. Si buscas un lugar lleno de paz, if you are looking for a place full of peace, tranquility, and calm, this is your place. Grab your headphones and enjoy the most absolute relaxation. Member since February 3rd, 2025.
So it's an ASMR channel. Got it.
Friends, no mutual servers.
An ASMR bot. That's pretty cool.
What the fuck does this first part say, though? I mean, I'm gonna ignore it, but I at least still want to see what this says.
Well, busca would be is to look, so it might have been just literally Spanish and then you translated it to English.
Oh yeah, no, it's the exact same thing.
Wait, did I get the same exact fucking friend request?
Did you get it? Is it from a Fifi Uu or somebody else?
No.
'Cause I got a Fifi Uu.
It's like Artemis, but spelled wrong.
With a B,
Yeah.
right?
Is that
And it's a profile picture of like a girl looking to the left.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How did we get the same profile? How did we get the same friend request from the same bot?
We have... I don't
Oh, you
know.
guys
Wait,
share
actually, yeah, because we don't have a
No.
server.
No.
No,
It
I
said no
think-
mutual friends, no mutual servers.
I
don't know.
think it's just spamming.
It has to.
That's all it can do.
It's okay.
It's doing the only thing it knows how to do.
I have a handful of weird ass friend requests that I just keep because they're funny.
I mean, I understand, bestie.
Yeah, that's real.
All right, so is there actually a shopping list at this point, and have people thought about
No.
what they would be wanting?
I mean,
I made a shopping list for myself.
for the party.
I was trying to get the party together to get shopping
We
list,
did,
but anyways.
we did. We have a.
I helped with that. I did nothing.
Good job.
I
You're welcome.
I
Kept
also
it simple.
helped. I contributed health potions and gun.
So
Oh,
when
God.
when you arrive back in Say Pain, the guild has 50 gold for each of you.
Ooh.
Money.
I tell
Except for Lux, your 50 gold is put towards your debt.
I tell the guild master, put mine towards the tiefling's debt.
Is Hockey here? Oh shit,
Yeah.
he is here. Good.
Yeah,
Sorry,
He
that's
lives.
not a joke. Yeah, put mine towards the
current-
tiefling's debt.
I'm currently eating 8 cheese tortillas.
You said 50 gold, right?
Yeah, 50 gold.
Ooh.
Wait, you can't.
Congratulations, I'm only 163 gold in debt now.
Can you
That's
not?
big money.
Can you not report people on Discord for spamming?
You can.
No,
You can.
really.
Or maybe? Can you not?
You should be able to right click on their user and then there should. Oh wait.
No, the
you might
report
need to
button though. It's
profile?
like what? It's like what are you reporting about this account? It's like their profile picture, their description, whatever. Like.
Damn, there really is no.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, to report the user's behavior on Discord, go here.
Oh, okay. It's like a separate.
It's way more complicated. I wouldn't.
Let's go.
It's so complicated just to
Oh,
report
yeah,
a
I
button.
also would like
It's crazy.
cartographer's tools.
I would really like the cartographer's tools. That's the only thing I have an interest in.
Is the 50 gold enough to buy to finish buying that? What was it? A great axe, I think.
How much did you put down last time?
I don't remember.
Ooh, not taking notes.
Let me go see if I took notes. Yes. It would be 25 gold. Hockey also has 100. It has 18 gold outstanding on a climber's kit too. But yes, you can get your great axe over us for 25 gold.
In that case, can I take 18 gold from the 50 that I'm giving to Lux as debt to give to Lux to go put on the climber's tools? Hello?
I heard you.
heard you. We're
I didn't
waiting on
know if
Hockey
Hockey
to make
was.
noise.
Yeah, I didn't know if Hockey was gonna respond.
What?
Uh huh.
Take $18. Take 18 gold off your debt, as in add it back on, and buy the climber's kit. Is what Nexter tells you.
Yeah, because that sounds important. Or useful, rather.
Because like you had the debt on the climber's kit still.
And that'll actually give Lux the climber's kit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you do that.
And he'll have a short sword from me.
You also have Rhyme's short sword since she now has a great axe.
I'm showing that I have a battle axe and a club from somewhere. Which
Oh,
I think
okay,
I
yeah.
picked up off one of those cultists.
Yeah, you picked a club off the cultist, so now there'd be a battle axe in the party someone could use.
I can't use a battle axe with a martial weapon.
Do I need to like create new item or how do I add gear?
For the great axe?
Yeah, I remember there was a thing of items somewhere. but I
Yeah,
can't
it's in the
figure out where it
compendium
is.
pack, the book in the top right, the little book button.
Compendium.
Click the items tab.
I mean, if
Okay,
nobody
I
wants the
think I
battle
have
axe,
And then
I'll hold on.
go to weapons, and there should be a great axe in the weapon list. I see it. It sounds like next roll will take your battle axe if no one else
All
wants
right,
the battle
so
axe.
I'll remove that from my sheet then.
Yeah.
I assume I just delete.
Yep.
Yes.
Next
I
row.
forget how much was the thunder tubes and stuff?
Yes.
Would you like to know?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
A pistol is 75 gold.
Okay.
A thunder gun is 100 gold.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Damage.
So I'm guessing the thunder gun shoots lightning or thunder damage.
No, it's ammunition.
Oh.
The pistol does 2d4, the thunder gun does 2d6.
Oh, got it.
And then there's a blunderbuss, which does 2d12.
Got it.
What does that cost?
200.
Oh.
Are those are considered martial weapons, and do you have to have the firearms proficiency as well?
Yeah, they are. They're considered exotic. They're not martial.
Got it.
I have them marked as martial ranged, yes. So, but they are exotic, so they will be.
Oh, how much? Because I know we were doing a mag on the crossbow that I have.
Yes.
I don't know if we ever got around to continuing that roll.
Probably not. You could probably make that roll now.
I forgot I had that.
Is
Zealot.
that's Tinker's tools?
Whenever you're done with Sky.
Yes, you Tinker's tool roll. Yes, please.
Damn. I had that unidentified blueprint. Can I read that?
Yes, you could if you spend some time on it.
Yeah, I'll spend my time back at base before we head out to read.
What languages do you know?
I believe just Common and Orcish, but let me double check. Yeah, just Common and Orc.
You can't read it in those languages.
Piss.
It's a language that you've seen before, but you can't identify it.
Yes, I can. I have comprehend language.
Oh well, why don't you cast that then?
I am going to.
No, fine. I am waiting. I need to click the button.
No, why did you? Hello. One spell slot removed, please.
Well, you won't know the language it's written in, but it's a full-on blueprint for well, hey, I'm not gonna say that loud because this will be a major plot point. That's gonna.
Okay. I am in my Bingles to DM.
Oh damn!
We see nuclear missile.
If it's what I think it is, I'm kind of scared. Yeah, okay. Yikes, that's terrifying. Just the implications of that alone. I hate that.
Has someone already given Lux his second short sword?
I don't think so.
I will give Lux his second short sword. How much off of the gold is that?
To buy a short sword?
Yeah.
A short sword is 10 gold.
All right, 10 gold off. Lux, you better know that you have a short sword now, buddy.
Yeet.
There you go. Before Louis does give it over, he goes, now remember, son, this is for crisis scenarios. I know you will do well with this, which is why I am purchasing it for you. But to use digression,
I immediately flip it in my hands.
That's a good lad.
That's fucking terrifying.
What?
That's
all right. I've done that
so
in real
close.
life. It's not that bad. I would like to do a sleight of hand.
Are you on what?
Flipping the sword in my hand.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that roll. I'm traumatized.
Become maimed.
Ooh! You don't slice your hand as you twirl around your hand.
Well done.
Now, for my final achievement, I must get the wheelchair.
No. Dude, it's broken.
I go to the hospital to steal a wheelchair.
There's no wheelchairs at the local hospital.
No.
Oh my god.
I need. Okay, I have kind of like a shopping list in Whiteboard, so I'm kind of looking at that.
I'm watching Bingles go through existential terror.
I can't figure it out.
I can't wait to find out whatever the fuck this is at some point.
Oh yeah, one more thing before you say anything, Bingles.
Yeah.
It's hot bird. Very cool.
So I I should not carry the blueprint around on me, correct?
That would be advisable.
Okay. I'm going
If at some
to-
point there are strip searches for some reason. Oh boy.
Actually, as a matter of fact,
You could beseech
Ducky
Lux
here?
for help.
Is
He's
Ducky
rogue.
here? Is Ducky here?
Yeah.
Check the Nexther Siri chat in a little bit.
That chat doesn't even exist yet.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
It's existed for a hot minute.
Oh,
Also,
I had the category closed.
Good job. Also, while this is going on, may I please, I would like to spend the rest of my time after doing my one good deed for the day, giving the downtrodden a weapon. I am going to beseech Lysandra in fervent prayer for the strength to resist the dark old gods.
Go ahead and make a
yes.
religion roll.
Praying to an old
shit.
god about resisting gods.
Yep.
What could go
That's
wrong?
kind of rad, not gonna lie.
That's
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Understandable. Rolling with the van.
I mean, I guess technically Lysandra would be like a less old god.
Newer god.
Newer god. These kids and their new generation of gods.
Hey, Zealot, could I just send you that DM? I'm just gonna send a screenshot of that entire conversation we just had.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm scared.
You should be.
John Wilkes Booth has left the building.
Dear God.
Awkward silence. What's wrong, gang?
Woo, good times. Let the good times roll, baby.
This is why
Also, Goats, you should check your Lysandra power.
Okay, well now that that's happened, hey Zealot, I'm gonna send you some messages in the Dougie to DM chat.
Understandable.
Woo.
Woo. Can I go look for a pipe and some more armor? Zealot?
I mean, you can look for a pipe relatively easily, yeah.
Okay.
Armor will be potentially expensive, but you can look for it.
Because right now I have leather.
Window shopping's free.
True.
Stealing is free.
Yeah, you know, it's only illegal if you get caught.
It's not steal. It's called the 5-figure discount.
It's called borrowing. I'm a sovereign citizen. This is, you know.
Me when he's supposed to be a cop.
You guys
Hello,
want me to try to get some
hello, I'm
5-figure
doing
discounts?
No, please.
No.
Don't. We don't need more trouble.
No,
than we already
we're
did.
good people here, right?
Currently
Right?
Game.
Don't tell Louis.
Yeah, the
Just
game is chaos, but game is always chaos.
Yeah, this game is always chaos. That's why I love
But I
it.
did have a good day. I
Acid.
got my first car and got the light that I was doing hung up with the help of the Fed man. So
That's half the reason why I was running behind, because my arms were still sore when I got down here.
yeah,
I was eating my sandwich very slowly.
But yeah, you said it should be easy to find a pipe.
Yeah, it's a silver. Which
It's a
there are
silver.
10 silver and a gold, so.
I still
Is
have
that
80
one?
silver.
Is
for
that
leather.
one also going to be magically inflicted, magically enhanced to where they can't use it as a deadly weapon?
Wait, I thought there was a smoking pipe. Is this not a smoking
This
pipe?
is a smoking pipe.
Oh, never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid.
I did not think this was a pipe.
I thought it was a metal pipe.
No, correction. This is modified so it can't be used to smoke any illicit substances, which defeats the point of having a pipe.
Smoking is not illegal.
Smoking what, though?
Yeah, that could be illegal.
Can I smoke coffee?
That's a federal crime punishable by death.
Can we all pass around the coffee pipe?
Thank you, Ducky. Thank you. Smile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I just realized, Zealot, I had this thought a while ago. If coffee is cocaine in this universe, then caffeine powder is crack.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So wait,
Wait, is Diet Coke not allowed at all? Like, what the fuck?
There is no caffeine in soda.
That's right. There's
No.
It's more like root beer.
Now you see why we must have the La Coca Revolucion.
Zealot, question. The person that's in charge of the school, what was their title?
Headmaster.
Headmaster? Okay, I couldn't think of it.
Superintendent. Superintendent.
Superintendent,
Is
okay.
Professor Jones.
Is chocolate also a legal one?
Yes.
Wait. Okay. So
What is it?
I was
What
not
you want?
here. It's only a poison to some people.
It's a poison to anyone who isn't human in this universe. Yes.
Like me and Rhyme.
What about health potions?
Health potions are, I think, in the potion list.
I'm showing them as like 50 gold, so I could get half of one.
A potion of healing is 50 gold, is what it lists as. I will give you all a discount on that to be 15 gold.
15.
Yeah, it's been changed.
Okay. So
Are
I'm
we
gonna
able to
one
buy?
of those.
Okay, so about the gun, smile. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Yeah, I was just.
15 gold for a healing potion. I'll take one of those.
Yeah, 15 gold for a healing potion.
22. There we go.
I am just saying. My brain stopped.
So that gives me 20 gold, including that silver I'm showing. I think that's silver.
So are we able to buy any kind of toolkits here that we're proficient with?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I would
have-
like to get some cartographer's tools.
Oh, Zealot. Also, for remembering how to get in contact with the Necron, do you want me to, like, roll? Because Ducky doesn't remember.
You just need a sending spell or message spell. There's also the vault they have, which has like a thing to the outside of the dimensional plane.
Yeah, but
Does she know interdimensional phone?
Does she know where the vault is at this point, though?
No, she's not.
Okay.
So your best bet would be to send basically to the individual who was the person you met, which is Falza.
Falzo? Yeah.
And send them sending her message.
Is there any
hello.
armor that I could buy?
Any armor? Armor might be on the expensive side because it is usually.
What happened? What? What the fuck is this country is a fucking prison line
It's
from?
because we can't have Coke, we can't have coffee, we can't have energy drinks. What the hell is the point?
You're in Britain.
I know.
Wait, what about tea?
Real
Yeah, you can have tea.
Tea's got caffeine in it.
You can have tea.
Tea has caffeine, but it's not the same thing as like.
They're not against caffeine.
soda. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Caffeine powder is cocaine. It is crack though.
Well,
Hey, anyway.
it's in an unregulated market, yes. But this is
So
regulated.
Zealot, can I get like a sending stone or something then?
You make a luck roll, which is 3d6.
Zealot, please tell me the exiled have coffee.
Have
Why would the
crack.
ex- Why would the exile have coffee?
Because Boris wanted it before he died.
Boris
never
wanted a
was
lot
gonna-
of things, okay?
So, you think you know where you could get a sending stone, but it probably would take you some time. Won't take you a
But-
day,
But not 3 hours.
but not 3 hours. You could probably talk to the person who has a sending stone, though.
Okay, she'll do that then, and look in Siri to DM because she's trying to get in touch with the superintendent as well.
About I mean, I would too. That's very important information to have How far out was the church from?
It was a 3-hour drive out to the church.
So it was probably like what, 150 miles?
Less than that. It's just
Less
'cause
than
of all
that?
the trees. Yeah.
Okay. So
It's about,
probably
it's
like
like 90 miles.
90 miles. Okay. So that means 90-mile vicinity. Great. It could be anywhere now.
Is there any throwing daggers?
Question: what would happen if I spread barbarians and caltrops on the same area?
You'd have to
Flip
give me some
spike.
You'd have to give me some creativity on the rolls, but it's something could happen, sure.
The question is, do I actually want to buy those? I mean, they're pretty cheap.
So, what about Sky's question about the throwing daggers?
I mean, I assume that there are daggers or throwing daggers in the weapons shop.
Sky can't buy weapons though.
Why not?
Don't they not sell to outside of Sayapane?
Womp womp.
I'm not trying to be that person, but I'm being that
No,
person.
but being that person, yeah.
This is the price of not being British, I guess.
I go up to someone who's from this town and hand them money.
No,
Yeah, that's illegal, and that's
No.
gonna get you end up in the federal lockup.
No,
But hey-
I kind of figured it was Siri who was buying all of our stuff for us. Like the short sword and everything was bought from Siri. Was bought for the Adventurers Guild, not like.
Oh my god, I'm committing a federal crime right now. But
Yes.
it's almost as bad as me
Oh,
scratching off the
wow.
serial number on one of my fun guns.
Oh, that is a federal law. What? Hello?
Yeah. Or if I was to buy somebody a very scary weapon.
You're
So Zella, I don't know if you want to play out Siri,
No.
Siri and Lewis, but she's just like very clearly on edge. Does not want to be sitting still, but also like just brain is going a million miles a minute.
Lewis has brought the grandkids over and is attempting to use the grandkids to help us.
Deploy tactical
yeah.
grandchildren.
While also like making you drink some hot tea that's probably been laced with a little bit of brandy and trying to get you to relax, calm down.
He does his Naruto hand gestures and then summons 3 grandchildren.
Let's go.
Believe it.
So wait, are the grandchildren just shadow clones of Lewis?
No.
No.
In Siri's mind. In Siri's mind, that's all she can see.
Three
No.
little Lewises?
You can probably see your child in each of his children.
Well, yeah, but not they're not the exact same.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I mean.
I still can't believe that Goats teased me with the fun child.
Yep.
And never gonna
And,
get
and hey, for what it's worth, to make it even worse, they probably know what the Kama Sutra is right now.
God damn it!
I'm sorry. It's just the truth.
We're never gonna meet this character. I'm gonna
There's
cry.
a chance that you meet this character, but it'll be down the road, and they've got to make rolls to survive the apocalypse.
Yep.
Oh joy!
Unfortunately, we have to do a little damage check to see if Shadow survives the big fucking.
He's literally been thrown off the floating island in a new foreign place. You have to figure out if he survives to the end there, yeah.
God, I hope he does so he can do war crimes with Lux.
He wouldn't do war crimes. He would just do petty crimes. He would light some place on fire, but he wouldn't do war crimes.
Yeah,
Help
he's
Lux
depending on
develop
what-
Willie Pete.
Depending on what you light on fire, could be considered a war crime in some
To be
countries.
fair,
Very much so.
the way I interpreted Middle Child is he's Brandon Fraser's character from The Mummy. That's the antics he's got caught up into. So
So he's gonna help. He's gonna help. He's gonna help Lux build Willie Pete. Yes.
no.
Wait,
Why not?
why does Lux want to build Willie Pete so bad?
Do you know how good Willie Pete is for obscuring movement?
I also know what Willie Pete does to people.
Lux hasn't thought that far ahead yet. He
Well,
will
maybe-
discover this by
maybe-
accident.
The first time he uses Willie Pete to disguise his movement, it's gonna be the last time he uses it.
No, he's resistant to fire.
Not chemical fire.
Hush, child. He's
know
gonna
what?
figure this out. That he's
People
gonna have to
think
get.
It gets in
So
your
Sky,
eye.
did you find throwing daggers, or do you need me to help you with that?
I didn't.
So what I would do for the throwing dagger, if you can't find throwing daggers in here, is take a dagger
And throw it.
and it has the thrown feature on it, which means that it can be thrown. And it has range, 20 to 60 feet. And just, you know, when you drop it on your character sheet, you could edit it to change the name. So that way it says throwing daggers to remind you. But you have to buy a dagger for each one you want to have as a throwing dagger. They don't come as ammunition.
I just got put on a list.
For what?
I just googled effects of Willie P.
Why would you do that? Why would you just do this to yourself?
I wanted to see about the eye thing.
No, it will burn out your eyes.
Yeah, and it does. That's what it does.
Yeah. You didn't think that like chemical burns and the stuff that is airborne wouldn't burn out your eyes?
I wanted to fact check myself before I stated that it burns out your eyes.
Here's another thing I had.
I'm listening.
While we have this 3-hour chunk, Aurora's never realized that she hadn't contacted her dad back. As you know, last time she went somewhere, it didn't end well.
There are payphones in society, so you could go to a payphone.
Okay.
And pay a silver to call home.
Daddy, I fucked up again.
No, I love you's just I'm sorry's. Remember.
No,
Yeah.
that's the no foot household.
No more I love you.
Bowie agrees with this. So he just walked in here and started being chatty.
Yeah, Bowie says, "You better say sorry to me, Dad."
He says no, I love you's only I'm sorry. This household. Oh my god, stop being so cute over there, dude. He's all rolled over.
He's too busy being a whore.
I am not being cute. Who is being cute?
My cat.
Oh.
Hold on. I got y'all. Don't worry.
Live cat reaction.
All right,
Yeah, I'll
folks,
give you-
8 minutes till the shopping section closes, and I will advance time 3 hours.
Are we doing any of my stuff? Or are we just doing
yeah,
it in
we can.
W2DM?
We can, if we redo in DMs.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got my cartographer's tools. I'm good. I'm just gonna sulk and fucking ponder my ring that I can't see.
Your Elden Ring.
What's the
Are you actually going to sit and ponder your ring?
I
Valentine?
actually am. I'm just kind of fiddling with it.
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Oh,
Or a
Jesus.
wisdom check, whichever is better for you.
Oh, okay. Do
I have a
wisdom
serious
then.
question. What season is it right now?
It's March, so it's spring.
Darn.
Oh, shit, 19. Deep silence as something happens.
Oh, I did watch that clip of Rhyme last week. It was very good, Oberus. Thank you.
It was some top tier acting. I loved
It
it.
really was.
I
Pringles,
felt so
I'm-
bad that you weren't there for it.
Yeah, I feel
Wrinkles, I'm not sure about that one.
It was listed in the WHO Health Organization on their website.
I've never heard that before. I could be wrong. I'll have to ask my uncle, who would probably know this stuff.
Your uncle that works.
I just want to know how. Like, what is the chemical? Like, that's weird. That's a weird one.
I'm guessing it's because it's phosphorus.
I mean, yeah, it phosphorizes it like light, but it would that ability would last throughout your entire body? Ugh. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, and you wonder why it's not allowed to be used on like humans.
Oh, I knew why it wasn't allowed to be used.
All right, so moving on from.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the discussion. Why does Lux want to make Willie P so bad?
Anyways, why? Yeah.
Yeah, why does Lux keep talking about dropping this guy named Dick off?
Yeah, look, see.
Oh my lord.
Dropping Dick off at the post office.
As they say, it's not a war crime the first time.
Why does this tiefling still want to give people back rubs?
I don't like the mental image that I got of Lux off his
What
ass.
were y'all playing last night?
We were playing Ready or Not, and then we were
Well, two of them.
then we were shooting the shit. Oh hey, not to DM.
And
Yeah.
they said, then they got mad at me for talking about back rubs.
I don't think anybody was mad at you.
No, we weren't mad at
They
you.
called me gay.
You were
That's
really
fair.
insistent on wanting to give back rubs, Dot and I, in a non-consensual fashion where you were threatening to beat up Hart or Ducky to get back.
I said I would fight them
them
with rock, paper, scissors.
I didn't know. I didn't know anything about that. Holy shit!
I said rock, paper,
So this
scissors,
is,
my
God,
guy.
This is a choice.
Are you sure you weren't drinking?
Now I was just laying in bed, tired as fuck, confused when one of my good friends is like, "You should let me rub your back. You should let me rub your back."
It
You
wasn't
should
like
be
that
right
at
back.
all. First off, it was not that sensual of a manner.
Broke back hockey.
Really, it was.
Speaking of Brokeback Hockey, I just imagine Lux rolling up to the post office in assless chaps, ready to drop Dick off at the post office.
I love that this has become the lore, dropping Dick off at the post office.
People wonder why I drink.
I'm
It's
turning off,
because I had to drop Dick off at the post office.
and that's why you drink. Have y'all seen the clip of lanky gay guy who bakes saying, "This is why I bake"? That's
So
what I
Shaman,
imagine.
I just so the air horn to Days. I love the idea of it. I think there's like magical pipes in the trinket section on the items list. But I will say I think they're fucking expensive.
No worries. I can't buy weapons, so
Oh, what about
Yes,
the burn cream?
Your ass cream. You could always potentially buy ass cream.
All right, there you go, Shaman. You can get your burn cream.
Huzzah!
Is this like Bordeaux's butt paste or whatever the fuck that shit's called? I saw advertised at the NASCAR races when my family used to go when I was a kid.
So like the horn of blasting, which looks like what we'd say would be an upgrade of what you're looking for, Shaman, is 450 gold. So the thing you're looking for is probably 200 gold.
okay.
Once you got it, then I'll build it. But until then,
I'll make a note. No, so for reference, I asked Zilla how much a air horn that Daisy's enemies would sound like since Francis likes football.
That's very funny. What about a vuvuzela? Has a vuvuzela been invented yet?
well, it
Roll
has.
for Vuvuzela.
It has been in some part of the world.
And first the Kama Sutra, now he gets the Vuvuzela. This kid's
Okay.
tripping.
Dot, you're gonna gain the Bremen point.
Gotta take the Bremen for this.
Oh my god, he's doing the do.
Alrighty.
Do the do, I guess. Or, I'm sorry, do the do.
So there's your Bremen point.
This country is a fucking prison.
Yeah, that's essentially what it was.
I can't drink caffeine. Wait, would the Malice Union have coffee then?
No, probably not.
They have a Verona coffee to keep the people working, which is
It's called
probably why.
It's called Red Ox.
Red Ox.
We take those around here.
No, it would be Maroon Ox. Because Red Ox is still too similar. They could sue you for that.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued by the estate of Vinny Vinesauce for ripping off Red Vox.
That's not what I was saying, but he could sue you too. Vincent's my balsamic father, Vincent Sauce.
Speaking of balsamic fathers, is that everyone?
I am not a father, no.
What?
I'm asking, is everyone done with their shopping? Are we all good to go?
I don't have any money. I gave it all to the fucking tiefling.
So that's a
Thank you
yes.
for this contribution to my debt.
Yeah, you bet.
And I gave you a contribution to your life.
I got a big fuck off axe, a potion, and a headache. So.
Me screaming at my mic is probably.
Oh God. Starting to think I need some allergy medicine or something.
Have y'all guys ever talked so loud that you give yourself a headache, or is that just me?
I've screamed loud enough to give myself a headache.
No, I'm just talking when you get excited and your voice gets louder and you talk loud and give yourself a headache.
No.
No, I project my voice like that. I do it super hard. Because I was a theater kid. I know how to project my voice.
I thought I was just a that kind of mentally ill kid.
I can't call you those words on the air. You'll have to bring it up after.
Okay.
It's for after off the record.
Concern.
Did you check out the ring?
I was about to, and then I saw there was still typing going.
Yes.
Okay, that's
It
really
is
cool. Nice.
So aside from dipping Pringles in balsamic vinegar, what the fuck is up?
Valentine has the obvious ring on her left hand.
Oh my
Like,
god.
we can see it now?
It materialized. Don't know how. To describe it, it is it's got like a beautiful purple gem and red stripes within it. Some kind of white light glowing around it.
Does this mean perhaps you're gaining control over it?
I don't really know. But
Question. I don't have to hold that button. Question from a lore perspective. This is the same ring that Bass had? Of theirs?
It was a ring that was on Bass, yes.
Okay. But I'm saying like Bass had this ring and now it's on Valentine, correct?
That would be from a player's perspective a line you could draw, yes.
Yeah, that's I'm drawing it as a player. That's what I said. This is a
Yeah, Val has the one ring to rule them all right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
it's comfort in a way. Reminds me of someone.
Who's it remind you of?
I wouldn't know their name, would I?
I'll let you come up with the name and you tell me, but your character doesn't remember them yet.
Okay. I'll have to think on that.
Nexter's just over here pushing along story beats.
Foggy memory head right now.
Yeah, it's
been a rough couple of days.
we can come back to it at some point. I just can't seem to remember at the moment. But it feels vaguely familiar.
Did you see my remark to you?
No, I did not. Let me look.
In what sense? Say familial?
Yes. I don't know about that. It's hard to say.
Okay, Discord's being fucky. Cool.
Maybe we'll get more answers if we keep checking these hatches or whatever.
Yeah, didn't they say they had another one that was on the water?
Yeah,
I believe that was the plan.
And I believe our
Privately
time
rolled
is
dice,
coming to a
private
close.
dice. Private dice. Hello.
Oh,
It's me failing to get the things on my shopping list.
failing?
Cries.
Oh, Zealot.
Privately failing.
Yes.
I did forget that. How's that metal doing?
It's still almost impossible to touch with any tools that you know because it's star metal.
Okay.
It's good that you keep remembering it because in the future maybe you'll have enough resources and tools you can make something that can mine star metal, but for now you can't.
Okay. I keep it in my mind.
We're
It's
still
always
just
in my
little
mind.
babies, technically.
Yeah, we're only 5 years old. 4 years old even.
We're only 4 levels old.
I'm flashing back to like getting Dragon Age, and I had gotten the DLC with it without realizing it. Like I just didn't think about it. And I got the DLC event that drops an asteroid in your bill of your settlement, and if you make the right rolls, you can harvest it into a weapon.
Hey.
That's what I did.
Sorry. I forgot the guy's name. The Necron guy.
Falso?
Falza.
How the fuck do you spell that?
Fauza. Falza.
Oh.
Oh, I thought there was an L. Okay, Falso.
Falza.
Don't listen to me. My hearing doesn't work.
Neither does mine, Bestie. Don't worry about it.
Falza.
I do need to go to Throat Puncher eventually.
But one day when we're strong enough.
I'm strong enough.
Zealot, I sent you a DM a minute ago about the ring. Just out of curiosity, because you did say it was.
I mean, I
ring.
use those words, so you could assume it does something like that.
Okay. Works for me.
Alright, added to my notes, Falza Necron dude.
Man, generational interactions with the Necron over there with Bingles.
Hell yeah.
Hey, wait, is it the same Necron dude?
No, that one I don't think I ever actually named them. But that's
No, I don't think you did.
No, but it's not Falza.
By the way, I'm gonna try to. My goal is to find that Necron and have a conversation with him.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna do the same thing again.
My initiative is +8. I just realized.
Are we really having body exploration sessions part 2 or
Yes,
what?
we are. Yes.
Oh
we
god.
Are.
Oh god. I have to have
Zella, did
generational
you see?
Yes.
Okay.
So are you getting the stone first is what's going on here?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll hand you the stone to use. So go ahead and type out your 25-word message.
Rock.
Are we going to ad lib that I can send an image?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
This is not a high-end one like Phil gave Alexia, where it's basically a cell phone.
Yeah,
'Cause
speaking
that-
of cell phones, were those cell phones that the president was called on?
Now I'm ignoring your question.
Okay. I've been meaning to ask about the electronic technology in this world. Are we still using vacuum tubes?
So there's phones, and there's TVs, and there's radio.
Yeah, but has the transistor revolution happened?
Well, that sounds like that would require plastics and oil.
I mean, somewhat.
Zealot question.
Yes.
Sorry, you're making me be specific to people that have been apparently in another fucking dimension entirely for 500 years. Ravnica is... It was created by that mountain range, right? Where, like,
No.
Grandma...
The mountain range where Grandma was, like at the top of the world.
Uh-huh.
That's not... That mountain disappeared when the world flooded.
Okay. So how could I describe Rabica in, like, old world terms? Like, land-wise?
That's gonna be really hard.
Well, I just didn't know a name
Also,
for,
why are
like,
you
the
describing-
area.
Why are you describing that?
Because you said I can't send an image.
But why do you... What are you... Okay.
I'm trying to
Do
give
you
them
not
a
remember-
I'm trying to give them a rough description of what areas are left standing with
So
the
you're
water.
not informing him that you're going to the vault location, like he told you.
Well, I mean, I could do that too.
Yeah, you could just bring maps the hard way with you.
You're okay, Bert.
But, I mean, there
Wait,
are plenty of
vault
books and
location?
paper.
She doesn't know where it is. You said she wouldn't know.
We're going to meet them.
Yeah.
They're going to be at the next hatch.
So they'll meet
Oh!
you at the
I didn't
hatch.
process that's what vault you meant. I thought you were talking about the vault to the Necron
No,
library.
not their vault. No, not their
Because,
vault. But
okay, that's what I was confused about. You be using vaults a lot, okay?
yeah.
I don't know what's with you and undead using vaults, but like it gets a little confusing, okay?
It
You know,
keeps the magic
you know, you know what? You could have your new cartographer in class make you a map.
Well, that's not the problem. I'm not the one that needs the map.
You should bring
But
the
now,
map
but
with
since
you.
they're gonna rendezvous with us anyways, if you let them know about that you're going, then you know.
Like, we're on our way and also have maps for you. Like, that's something you could say.
Shit, at this point, I will give... Oh no, that's just the map of Sayapane. Never mind.
Yeah, that wouldn't help much, unironically. Especially since the Sayapane of the time that they last came out was definitely not on a tree.
Yeah. Oh, also, I have an argument about transistors.
You have an argument about transistors?
Yeah, about why they would how they could exist in this universe.
Let me go look at what material components are required to make a transistor.
Copper and an insulator. You don't need plastic to be the insulator.
Okay, but you need rubber. If you're not going to use plastic to be an insulator.
Yeah, you can get rubber from trees, latex.
It wouldn't be in vast quantities.
Okay.
Okay.
Here. No, you just shut out my phone.
The thing is like, your largest tree supplier is also filled with dire creatures, aka Insayapane. Most of, like, Rabbiton relies on, there's a way to do it with like, a metal. There is a metal that's an insulator.
Yeah. Stuff like gallium and shit like that.
Yeah, so Rabbiton and the bubble, inside the bubble, and then some of the other major cities probably have metal insulators. So they are hardwired, but that is because everything is connected to Rabbiton.
Right, okay.
So you got TV and radio.
There, I sent it.
Like, you're shit.
Angie.
So computers are basically out of the question, then, is what you're saying, because there is no rubber, there is no oil.
They're old school supercomputers from like the 40s and late 50s.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant when I said computers, I meant personal computers.
Yeah, not personal computers.
Yeah, so there is no IBM in this world. No,
Let me pull
there
up
is an
AOL
IBM.
Instant Messenger.
There is an IBM. They just wouldn't make personal.
They make military hardware, governmental
Be
hardware.
working on the mainframes. Right. So we got punch card computers. But I guess with magic knowledge, you probably wouldn't really need a computer to do a lot. Because, like, you don't need a phone, for instance, if you have a sending stone or the sending spell.
So those both have ranges
Oh, they do.
familiarity requirement.
Oh,
So phones do exist to circumvent the familiarity requirement and range requirement.
okay, that makes sense.
But phones are a direct, so like it's really hard to have bot and scammy ones because
It's a direct line.
yeah,
It's not like you can't like really dial on it.
no, you like when you pick it up, you are immediately thinking of the person you're calling.
Right.
And when the phone rings, that person, as they touch the register, is told who is calling, and they can decide not to answer it. You know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
To your dad.
Sky, there it is.
I wouldn't. Nexter wouldn't know that. Sky's moving. I saw Sky's mouse.
Oh, I heard her.
Hello. They might fucking Discord up for a minute.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear you now.
I had to hard uninstall and reinstall my Discord.
I know. I like couldn't hear anyone for a minute. I was really confused. What's up? What is it?
Oh, I was asking if you're. I was jokingly asking in character. So did you talk to your dad? But Nexter wouldn't know that you did that.
I
we
got
were
a
talking
fumble
about-
look.
We were talking, no, because we were talking about phones, and I know that Aurora, you mentioned earlier that you wanted to find a payphone to call your dad.
Aurora does not remember that she told someone, so she kind of like.
No.
fumbles.
Aurora didn't. I was making a joke.
Oh yeah, I did.
That was a Pringles portraying Nexter as a gag, talking to Aurora, talking
see
to
now.
Sky, the character.
Yee. I got it now.
All right. Barring the ending here conversation with Ducky, I think I have sufficed everyone's shop request as much as it can be, and there's no more dialogue to give. So, on to the boat you all go.
Is it the same boat?
Yay,
It is Captain Nemo's boat.
Let's go! I love Captain Nemo.
Bear in mind, if you have thalassophobia, I need you to make intelligence saving throws.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure
Damn
that
it,
was
God
me. Int saving throw. Here we are. Assuming that's
I'd say that's Rhyme and Lux, I think, right now. And Francis, ooh, spicy. Okay, you will realize you probably shouldn't be above deck as the ship gets to undersail. So you all three will be successfully in the cabin and not get sick or create stir craze because of the voyage.
Wait, are we back on the sub that we used before?
Yeah.
Yep.
Captain Nemo's boat.
Francis is just gonna go find a bulkhead to lie against and try to sleep.
Yeah, that's what Next is doing. She's immediately because there's still the rooms that we had with like the.
Yeah, and you've got a 3-hour trip to get to the location.
I guess
Oh, I
I'll
know.
stay below deck too.
I know what I can do with my time. We're gonna teach them how to play dice.
Can I pull out my harp here and try and play some soothing tunes?
Sure, make a performance roll.
Yeah. Also, I need to do the charisma saving throw. Hang on. So I'll do the saving throw first. And then here's the performance.
So initially, like, where are you doing this at?
I'm doing this below deck.
So initially, even in your own room, you hear like the plunk, 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 plunk as you strum the harp, but you're not hearing anything. To everyone else on the ship, you hear pleasant music that calms your feelings and helps you realize that you need to just slow down and relax a bit. And that, you could take some time and sleep a little bit. And everyone needs to make a Christmas saving throws, DC 17.
Oh no!
All right. Can we stop the trap music?
Yes, we can.
Yes, because it's kind of driving me crazy.
Are you
I
doing
turned
this
it off.
crazy?
Joke's on you.
That's everyone, including everybody below deck.
Oh, fuck.
Way up.
Everyone's having a great dance party.
Everyone except.
So everyone but Rhyme is passing the fuck out.
I guess I won't be learning dice with Lux.
Nope, you all in the middle of your things black out. Whatever you were doing, you're honk shit.
Guys? Are you guys okay? Leave me alone out here.
I feel like this is the
in
fucking.
the middle of the ocean.
I feel like
I'm
this
gonna
is.
check on Captain Nemo and see if he's still awake.
Oh God.
I feel like.
I'm assuming that
feel like
involves
this
going
is-
above deck and.
No, he's not awake. He's asleep.
He is unconscious.
Oh fuck.
Okay, let's see. We're
Scott,
gonna
what have
go
you done?
here to our token. And we're just gonna toggle on the frightened death. Oh, where
This is
that?
officially a snooze cruise, guys. I'm sorry.
It was a shakedown cruise, shakedown cruise.
Anybody know how to use water?
Ugh.
I was trying to help play some nice music, but I guess we failed.
No, you did. You successfully played some nice music and made everyone fall asleep. Everyone got some rest.
Does Rhyme know
That's what I
anything
was-
about boats?
That's what I was saying. Is that it reminds me of the poppy scene in Wicked. Everyone is slumped now.
I'm just in my room, so I don't know any of this shit's going on. I figure everybody's doing their own thing.
Yeah, Rhyme, everyone on the ship you could find other than Valentine's room is unconscious.
Okay, wait, start knocking on that door.
Ma'am.
Yes, can I help you?
Everyone's falling asleep.
Slow down, slow down. Slow down, little one. What is the problem?
Don't call me little.
Okay. Prime, what is the problem?
Everyone else is asleep on the boat. There was some music, and they all fell over, and they're asleep. And I don't know how to drive a boat.
Okay,
It's
did
like
you try just
pulling out my
waking
thing.
them up? Try that?
Did we? Okay, we will attempt to go wake someone up, I guess. Okay, I'll try. But like,
guess
what
I'll
if it's
go-
like, I don't know, sirens or something?
Oh, that could be bad. I'm gonna go upstairs and check above deck. See. I don't see no
Alright.
sirens, I'm guessing.
You don't see sirens, but you do see Captain Nemo slumped unconscious on the steering wheel, and you're turning hard to the left right now.
I'm like shaking him awake. I'm like, wake up, damn it, get up.
He appears to be under the effect of some kind of magical spell.
Oh shit. Shit. Okay, I need to get him off of the wheel and safely onto the deck without him sliding off.
Unfortunately, you're currently holding the harp, and you're
Yeah,
still
I'm-
playing it.
Let's stop playing that then.
You're unable to stop playing it. Perhaps you should play a different song.
Let's try and play something else. I tried to strum the strings in reverse order from what I was doing.
Do the Harlem Shake. Do.
All right, cool. So you start playing an opposite version of what you were playing, and no longer peaceful. It is now, in fact, a shatter spell.
Oh,
What's the target?
Ducky no likey.
The boat.
Well, it was nice knowing you all.
My
Hey,
axe.
I have a new house rule. Don't play that fucking harp.
I'm about to
Great.
experience one of my
This
greatest fears,
Just
Which is what?
which is being stuck in the middle of a sinking ship and being in the middle of open water.
This
so
is
Don,
bad.
I need you to just
Look at this.
let's see. Go ahead and roll 3d8, and everyone else needs to make Constitution saving throws.
3 of
Thanks,
them or
Todd.
just one?
Thanks,
I'm
Dot.
Oh, no.
Thanks, Dot.
Thanks, God.
What?
Even from
Oh.
Beyond the grave, Baz's influence is still
Oh
felt.
my god, I'm gonna try.
Inspiration.
I'm gonna try re-rolling that shit. Holy fuck.
You do have
Oh, I'm not
inspiration.
gonna roll
I
mine.
do
I'm
not
fine.
have inspiration.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so looking at everyone who has failed, it was DC 16. So, Rhyme, you're taking 16 damage. Lux, you're awake and you have 16 points of damage. Francis, you're awake and you take 16 points of damage. Aurora, you take no damage and you're still asleep. Quixote, 16 points of damage and you're awake. Nextra, you're still asleep. Cyridil, you're still asleep. Francis, you're still asleep even with the reroll. You're still awake even with the reroll. Take 16 points of damage. So if you
Debo,
say
okay?
oh.
Oh.
Yeah, he's still unconscious.
Yeah.
Shiver me timbers. I'll come get you your fucking broad sirens.
Okay, we need to try a different song, maybe? That's the only way we can...
If
Wait
you do
for
that, we find out about it. Lux is gonna toss you overboard.
Well, none of you, everyone who has just woken up heard like metal on metal as you heard like someone turn up Thunderstruck by AC/DC
Very reminiscent.
on like full blast.
Very reminiscent of the thunder noise that Nextra just murdered 2 people with last.
Thunder.
So anyway, Lux wants to figure out the source of this noise. 'Cause he
Well,
doesn't
too
like
bad.
it.
It's unfortunate. By the time you can get anywhere on the boat, because you're disoriented from the thunder, you can get to the middle of the vessel, any of you, before whatever Valentine's about to do hits a third time. Mr. President, Valentine has struck a third song.
She's gonna strike a third song, and she's trying to play Hot Blooded.
No, you should say strike. She struck a third chord.
Listen, I'm just going with the first thing that came to my mind since, you know...
Hot blooded.
Check it and see.
Maybe that'll get people's blood flowing here a bit.
I feel like we're all outside of her door. We're just like trying to wrench it open.
Everyone, it's as if you're underneath the effect of a heat metal spell, so I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm asleep. I immediately fail that.
I wish to use my inspiration.
Oh wait, so I shouldn't even roll.
What
Okay,
are
got
the
it.
effects of the
No.
frightened condition again?
You roll with disadvantage.
Okay, I'm just going to assume we are in full-on panicking because boat, water, phasmophobia.
Oh yeah, if you have thalassophobia, you're definitely rolling with disadvantage here.
Is that a dex save? No.
Yeah, dex save.
Even
Still
if
asleep.
If you're asleep, you auto fail.
automatically fail.
But
Yeah.
I'm wearing leather armor.
It
You
doesn't matter,
auto
you
fail.
automatically fail because you're on a metal boat.
In
It's not-
interest
it's not
of
your
making
arm
things
that's
worse,
hurting.
Ryan is also going to try to grab the wheel of the boat that is currently not in control.
Unfortunately, you're
And
unable to because it's exceedingly hot.
Okay.
Spicy.
Can we do it anyway?
No, because the old man is on it and goes, "Huh!" and grabs the wheel immediately, and he's awake.
Good morning.
Okay.
That's damage.
How much damage?
Is there
am I
anything I can do to make this situation worse? Because I'm
Take
enjoying
damage.
this.
Okay, that's
Fucking Christ.
that's okay for now. I'm glad I didn't take the other damage too.
Or the dungeon.
Oh, hey, since you strung 3 songs, Dot, you can do the heal effect 3 times of the heart.
Oh, thank God, okay.
How much damage was the heat metal?
Actually,
8.
8.
does it have
8
a
damage?
button for
Okay.
it? Let's see.
If it does.
Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have the... button
Okay,
for
I can add that
for-
quickly.
It has the Revivify on it, but
Yeah, I can add that quickly. That's on hard.
I'll just go on ahead and roll it anyways. It's like 1d4 plus Charisma.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is.
So, let's see. What is my Charisma? Uh-oh. Okay, that's better than I thought. First one.
And
Second,
this is just
third.
each of these everyone can take the benefit of.
All right, so I'm no longer injured. Never mind. My bitching is
Physically, emotionally, yeah.
I don't know. I slept through most of that, and then I just woke up to burning.
Like this
Still
thing
gonna
Yeah,
shank
true.
Valentine.
fucking
You didn't know it was
Aurora
Valentine.
Nobody knows it was
Shiver is what was
Valentine.
scaring me the most, I'll be honest, because if the boat fucking dies, the campaign ends, right? Like, that's just
We
it.
just did. It's over.
By the way, Zilla, did we not get? Are we not trying to like yank open her door?
No one knows it's her room.
I like to assume that Aurora had the.
No one had
pipe
any
turned off.
context for that it was her playing the harp.
Except for Rhyme.
Not even
Nope.
Rhyme. No, Rhyme was panicking because she went up deck and saw the old man was slumped at the wheel.
I wish to roll a wisdom.
At disadvantage because you're in the water.
What happened, guys?
You have no idea what happened.
Damn you!
Oh, what happened, guys? I
Aurora
just.
assumes it's the pipe and throws it overboard.
I thought this is the what?
The pipe.
Oh.
The
Don't
pipe
throw
that
the
she
pipe.
Val's like looking at the harp and she like quickly stashes the shit. Says, it was the sirens.
That's a deception if I've ever heard it.
I
It is
will
deception.
accept it.
It is definitely a deception roll.
I'm
I
gonna
will
roll
do it.
insight to see if I believe about
And
the
you.
sirens.
You skills.
I want to burn my inspiration. I'm gonna do worse.
Yeah, it's 12. Next one didn't
Right.
see through that.
Oh, there's sirens out there. I just thought they were a story that sailors told.
Aurora didn't see through that. Unless,
It's
like...
what Rhyme
Lux did.
told me.
So, Lux, you know there's no sirens.
I'm calling bullshit on that right there, Valentine.
You have, but you need to remember, everyone. No one has seen the harp. No one has seen the harp. You don't know the harp exists.
I don't know the
There's
harp
no-
exists,
What
but I
about the one
say
person who has?
I don't think there's any sirens out there. I'm calling bullshit on your words there, Valentine.
Listen, I don't know what it was, but it had to have been some kind of siren, like Rhyme said.
There was
Look,
something
came
I
to get me,
mean,
everybody was asleep.
Who knows of it, right?
I lived in a port town. I don't know if you know this, but Metropoli is a big old port town because it's New York, right? So it's got like a big sailing industry.
Yeah,
big
yeah.
industry.
Goats,
I've
back me
heard
up on this, please.
I've heard a lot of stories of sailors talking about sirens putting them and their whole crew to sleep. It's unbelievable.
I mean, you would all know. You all would know that sirens routinely lure shipping vessels to their demise.
Oh, that's a real? I thought it was just a story. I mean, I guess this is a fantasy world, yeah.
It is a fantasy world.
Which
You
means
know,
our
see, I think
nightmares
saw
can
through.
become real, Smile.
I mean, you both know that she's lying about the sirens and that she knows that there wasn't sirens, but you don't know why she's saying that. There's no
Why don't you tell the
context to
truth
give.
there, Valentine?
The
think
truth
you're
is,
talking pretty
I don't know. I'm going with what Rhyme said. She said there were sirens out there, and that is the only thing I can think of that could have done it.
Yet she
You know-
played the harp, so I think that's another deception right there.
You know,
I mean, you
I,
don't know the harp exists.
I know that, but she knows the harp
Doesn't
exists.
one
and she
person
I
played
do
it.
know the harp exists, but it's not.
you know,
Yes, one person in the party knows the harp exists, and you know what that person saw when Valentine picked it up? It disappeared.
But no. I'm saying Valentine just played the harp, and she just said another lie, so that's another deception, I think.
I mean, it's a deception, but it's going to be no context to give.
I mean,
You know
I'll
she-
do the deception anyway.
You know she can't cast spells. She can do the Revivify, but it's weird.
holy shit.
God damn it.
I think the
That's
thing
what-
is that we have no concrete proof, so we can't really, you
You're
know,
like, I know
finger the
she's
blame,
lying.
even though we know it's her.
And maybe you could
Conspiracy
all be like,
roll, conspiracy roll.
You could all be like, man, she fell asleep too. She could just admit that she fell asleep. That's the most simple logic you could have here. Not that she
Literally,
did
everybody,
anything.
we must insight this. One of us will pass.
Not that she did anything. It's just, yeah, you're not believing. She fell asleep. You know she fell asleep during this
Aurora
whole
goes back to
bullshit.
working on the crossbow.
Who said that he saw a whole ship? He might. Oh, the Captain Nemo.
No, I
I
was
am-
no. I'm talking about my uncle. I'm telling a story about my uncle Vinny.
Oh, nice.
My Uncle Vinny. He said he saw a whole ship get eaten by a siren or something like that. You know?
Sirens sometimes call whales, and then the whales eat the ships. Pretty damn tragic.
It was my cousin Vinny, but this is my Uncle Vinny, Dad. Oh shit, I didn't mute that.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
Well, it's almost
Our
like
word.
He's like, that's not your real family member.
power word cringe as I unmic myself by accident.
Power word lie. Deception.
Yeah.
Hold on. You know what? No, we're rolling with this. Nexter does not have an Uncle Vinny. I'm gonna see if this is a deception.
It's a pretty good.
I mean, I'm
deception.
sure I'll believe it.
No context. Most people would believe you.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
it's
real.
an extra story.
I'm not
You
inside
passed
that.
today, Pringles.
Alexa's apparently in his paranoid arc, but that's mostly because he fell asleep and got affected by a bunch of spells that just went off.
And he's scared of the ocean.
It's true.
I hate how he's just as scared as I am.
Oh yeah, wait a minute! Oh my god, I've been forgetting that. Hockey, every roll is at disadvantage with the philosophy.
I fucking hate you.
How's it feel? How's it feel, motherfucker?
What happens when you take
Oh
a hit, man?
man! Oh man! Let me go see if you rolled that other insight earlier with disadvantage. You did not. Oh man! You know she's lying, but this bitch probably fell asleep too and got messed up.
I fucking hate you, said
it. man, it sucks being killed by the flavor text sometimes.
God, if we ever end up in a prison in game, I'm gonna shake you first.
We won't.
You've no reason to.
I'm gonna join the local gang and be called Loco and stab you to get initiated.
I'm a hero, all right? Listen, I saved you. I got up here because Rhyme helped me make sure I was awake, and then we went and solved the problem.
Whenever you say gang, Nexter just goes, Tuco.
Tight, yeah. Bring more of that shit.
Extra, when you say Tuco the second time, you feel a fedoras in your hand.
Yeah, that was the point. That was the point, yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as Nemo retakes control of the vessel, Rhyme is going to
There's no fog, no
duck back
song, and
below
no
decks,
shoals inside. Valentine is understandable that you may be in shock, but please refrain with holding information access.
You
Zealot.
would just call me a liar next time.
Guy.
The roll I made earlier for the crossbow mag.
Yeah.
Did it end up working? Or...
I think you rolled under 20, so no.
Okay. Would I be able to roll it on this boat ride or no?
Not after that incident.
Okay.
No, not after that. Yeah, no, that like
that light blue.
It's been a hot, disruptive few minutes there, but you're probably in the middle of the voyage when all of that happened. So
okay. Just thought I should ask.
No. So the boat is still maintaining its course again. Things have settled out. Hockey is steaming. Lux is just paranoid because he's thinking someone's casting spells at the boat.
No, I convinced Lux to. I convinced Lux to play dice with me.
I said no such thing. I'd be started witnessing some strange events as well.
I cheat.
You cheat? Oh, that's a sleight of hand.
Oh, was it a sleight of hand? I thought it would be deception. Fuck, I'm not as good.
No, that's sleight of hand. I'm also going to cheat.
Oh my god!
Cheating at ducks.
Well, that's you just. Oh man, that's the
yeah.
worst.
Wait, I forgot. That's it's a disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage, but you're still gonna probably win.
Cheating.
Still win.
Even with cheating at disadvantage, Lux still wins. Nexter just literally was like, I can just lift the cup up and swap the number, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I noticed immediately. I'm like,
yeah,
you know what? You know that's gonna get you stabbed in prison, right?
Yeah, that's literally what I do. I just ask Lux, so I could just lift the cup up and change the number, right?
Isn't it supposed to be disadvantage though?
I did. I rolled twice.
He rolled it.
Yeah, he rolled twice.
Shit.
I'm gonna stab the cup in front of you. Be like, don't ever fucking do that again in front of me. And then I'll roll out double sixes.
Wait, roll intimidation. Roll intimidation.
I'll roll intimidation.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Damn.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty intimidating. But when he rolls out the number, it's just double fours. It still wins, but it's not as cool as double sixes.
Damn.
I can't believe that he's actually becoming the Tuco.
He is, yeah. Lux is becoming the Tuco Salamanca.
He huffs the daggers. He pulls it back to his pocket.
I huff the wood from the cup. It's like,
Alright.
tight.
All right,
Reaches
you're
into his
officially,
pocket.
you're officially a weirdo, Lux.
Harem weirdo.
I can't wait for Lux to reveal that he has a new supplier for his new strange strain of blue sky caffeine powder.
Oh my god, it's gonna come true. Oh god. Wait, I'm just wondering what's in the hold of the submarine right now.
Knock, 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 knock.
But anyway,
And with
I
that,
win at dice.
you all will have arrived at the location where the beacon is coming out of. You see the 3 helicopters from before. You see there's a little bit more personal than last time. That's when you realize there's also a couple of ships here that have the same insignia as the helicopters do. You see no more Necron vessels. And there's about 40 people putting up like what appears to be like a base camp around this place.
Wait, we could have taken a helicopter ride?
No.
Well, they said
That
there
was
not
not
enough room.
offered, so
I would have Files is walking up as you start to land. How was your trip?
Not. We fell asleep. There were sirens. The boat got hot.
Sirens.
Yeah, it was. And she's Valentine just scratched the back of her neck. It's like, yeah, it was quite the right.
Sirens, huh? I don't remember the last time I heard sirens.
I did. It was 5 hours ago.
It was an hour and a half, Val. God,
This
the
was-
music.
Well, something was doing music and it put everyone asleep but me.
Oh,
And
you know, Arcelion likes music. He loved musicians. He loved investing and doing other things with local artists that he found wherever he tread.
Did he have a favorite instrument of any sort?
He loved harps, flutes, and drums.
Together.
Wow, that's something.
Nope.
Wait, was this dungeon always called Sirens in the Distance, or is that just a...
That's a song.
Yeah, I thought you named these dungeons after... Is this not a ghost song?
This
No.
is not a ghost song. No, this is just background music. As you guys basically see what is like a sprawled out military style camp with a bunch of Necron capable fighters preparing for what they have no idea is about to go on. But they're like, it's Arcelion shit. We've got to be ready to go in hot. Like, you can see that most of them prefer large melee weapons, and they're in medium or heavy armor.
We're talking like old school armor, like plate armor, right?
There's something weird and magical about it, for sure.
Okay.
You
But
can
it's not
feel
like
the-
it's not like SWAT gear. It's like old school, like
Oh
knight
yeah,
armor.
it's old school. It's not modernized stuff. It's old school, and it feels dangerously magical.
Glad these guys are on our side.
Yes, me too.
Well, that's because they've been preparing for a war.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm glad you guys are on our side of the war. I would hate to go up against you. You guys kind of scare me, but that's dope.
I mean, we've had 500 years to prepare for his monstrosity to return.
We can't jinx it, Quixote. This is a Bringle to Goats statement. We can't jinx it. They promised they would help us. No, they in the last campaign they promised they would help us.
They did. This is true.
They promised they would help the people.
This is something that came up. Yes, it did occur.
This is a real event. These are people that were in a different dimension.
These are the same people that were helping Dixie as well. Remember that at the time.
Oh fuck yeah, Dixie was left with them. Oh fuck,
Yep.
are we gonna meet Dixie?
No.
And Praxis was left with them too.
Yeah, Craxus was left.
Praxis had to be put back together, but
Yep.
and Capture Dixie was fixed. 'Cause
Listen to the paranoid Violet in the back of your mind.
Get out of there, damn it!
Oh no!
Get out
What
of there, Madam President!
Guys, what if in the 500 years Dixie wasn't put back together? He stayed weapons.
That's fucked up. I would never wish that on Dixie.
But that would mean that there would be Dixie sentient weapons out there.
What if they cloned him? More weapons with more personalities.
Listen, I barely got to meet Dixie, but I loved him when I did meet him. Trying to eat that Necron was was the stuff of legends. No, it wasn't a Necron, was it? That Dixie tried to eat.
No, Dixie tried to eat a skeleton.
A skeleton, right? It was one of our Cillian skeletons, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Literally, he's like, I want to consume it. It was one I summoned with wild magic, I specifically remember. Wasn't even hostile, it was just chilling there in like a bone body.
He wanted to taste its soul. Yes, he did.
So, what kind of place is this? I asked to Faisal. That's not his name.
Falza?
Falza, yeah.
Not sure. The design is old as hell.
Wait, I should ask, is this just another hatch floating on the water?
No, this is an island sprawl that has ancient ruin vibes to it. And if I was about to explain, it appears to be freshly out of the water. Like you can still see water on the grass.
Got it.
Alright, well, how do we get in?
I was hoping that you all would know that answer.
Last time it was just a hatch. Like, the tower. Okay, so hold on. Refresh my memory. The very first dungeon we went to, that was just a hatch floating on water, correct? And it was like an inverted tower.
Something like that, yeah.
Yes.
And we had to solve a puzzle to get in.
So the first one, it was like a hatch that was just floating on the water, and we had to solve a puzzle to get in. The second one, which was the meteor, that just opened, didn't it? No, the creatures came out of that one, right? Nexter looks around at the rest of the party.
They certainly did.
And then there was and the church was, well, just the church.
Yeah, that was about par for the course.
So is there anything that looks like a hatch that you guys have seen? Wedding ring of Bass?
Sorry, did it click onto the thing?
Oh no, it did.
Yeah, it sucks.
Is that what that is? I didn't see. They got married?
Technically.
No, technically, some of the characters did, yeah. Not the characters you're probably thinking of.
I was thinking it was Bass and Arcillian.
No.
That dude's a shut-in. He's not coming back out for another 500 years. Well, probably like 10 days at this rate or whatever.
Well, you got to remember, I wasn't actually there for the actual thing.
Oh, that's right. You showed up afterwards.
I was. That was the day we were evacuating for the hurricane. Yes.
Yeah.
And that was the day that Bass fucked Arcillian, and I was not there, so I didn't know. I thought maybe there was like a marriage ceremony involved.
Nope. It was a really good persuasion roll.
Was it an at 20?
It was over 20. It was like close to 30.
Good God! What was Bass's stats? Or Bass life fucked? My God! I'm fucked your mom, shit lips.
I'm bracing myself for the fucking realization of this shit, because the pieces are coming together, but oh.
Gonna hit Val like a fucking ton of bricks.
I fucked a god? Was I good?
Was I good? I gotta stop being so loud. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm in an
That's so
apartment.
fucked up.
Wistful stare in the distance. I was told you were the best.
That's the only question for Arcelian at the end of the campaign.
At the end of it all, Valentine just stands there, her friends all dead around her. Was I at least good? And Arcelian with a tear in his eyes as it falls down. You were the best, my love.
My rat.
My rat. I can't believe he speaks the
Yeah, we're getting sidetracked. I can go on a tangent on this. Anyways, let's observe our setting here. What do we got? What we got going on here?
I figured we were kind of just gonna end with us
We're
landing.
gonna end here for the night.
Yeah, because we got.
Okay, perfect. Then that works.
That's why I started talking shit.
We witnessed the mystic ruins. We see an echidna flying in the distance.
Angel Island is falling again.
Yeah, this is Angel Island.
Oh my god.
We have to find the Master Emerald, guys. We have to find the shards.
I have to take note of my shit here while we close down the game.
Omale.
Can look at.
I used to think they were talking about shit in that song, the Mystic Ruins theme. Hey Zealot, if this next part is jungle themed, could you download a song for me? It's called, it's the Mystic Ruins theme from Sonic Adventure.
Yeah!
I will say this, many people have made Sweet Sweet Marinara while that song plays in the background. Shamelessly. It is that kind of awakening song.
I'm good without that being in my content.
Okay, can we get Pumpkin Hill instead?
No,
I'm not.
It's not going to be jungle themed at all.
God damn it, I'm sad.
We're not going to the Mystic Ruins.
Why would you ever think there's going to be a jungle theme? Hello?
I don't know.
Can we just get Tarzan Boy to blast instead?
Sir, am I allowed to go to bed now that you're
I'm going
doing
to bed.
that?
I'm gonna listen to the Mystic Ruins.
Night,
theme.
y'all.
Good
night,
night,
night.
everyone. Thank you everyone for being here. We'll start the next dungeon next time.
We're not playing next
New
week?
dungeon, big
Not
ass.
next week, the week after.
Wait, what do we
I
watch?
can't wait
2
to
weeks.
christen it.
2 weeks.
Not next
2
week,
weeks.
the week
Okay.
after. Also, I have no idea.
Sadness.
What are we watching?
We're going to a convention, okay?
Convention time.
Can't believe
What
y'all
convention
have
is it?
fun.
Awesome Con in DC.
All right. That one.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Sounds like a
during
blast.
cherry blossom season, so I get to see the pretty things.
I'm pretty sure
God.
the best 4 days of my life was Gen Con. Both times I went.
That's fair. I haven't been to Gen Con yet. It's
see you guys
very
later.
expensive.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Good night. Good night, Pepper.
Bye.